Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Di Ya believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come. that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one.
Thanks to Content Square, we have been able to find a lot of insights on our websites, be it our B2B website, or be it our e-commerce, or also be it our logged in experience website. Also, the relationship has been very important thanks to the customer success managers and the team at Content Square, who have been there for us every time that we need.
Land, all these places we dedicate unto thee, all these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu.
Those that tried to take over power when I was in prison, because I valued them, thought they were doing what we all swore to do. As soon as I went into prison, they started to connive to take over power. Where are they today? Because I cursed them, and they will never have peace. I won't touch them, I won't harm them, but they'll never have peace. Today they are worthless. Absolutely worthless. That is who we are. Do you know why? Because our hands are clean. When we say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, people don't understand what it means. Now they do.
This very message is from Nnamdi Kanu to all saboteurs, wherever you are, all over the world. If you know that you are a sabotee, this very message is for you, including the particular woman that we will be exposing beyond repair this evening, who call herself the wife of Nnamdi Kanu. This very message is for you. Ama n'ọgbaghara dị n'etiti unu ncha niile, but the wars is yet to happen.
Discussed. Once I condemn you, you're finished. Ask the Sabo, those that tried to take over power when I was in prison, because I valued them, thought they were doing what we all swore to do. As soon as I went into prison, they started to connive to take over power. Where are they today? Because I cursed them, and they will never have peace. I won't touch them, I won't harm them, but they'll never have peace. Today they are worthless. Absolutely worthless. That's who we are. Do you know why? Because our hands are clean. When we say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, people don't understand what it means. Now they do.
Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, depending on your time zone, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. We are live and direct this evening, and I want you to be assured that God in heaven, Chukwu Di Ya, is with us as we have come to do his bidding this evening. I welcome every one of you, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, listening to me from your various locations in your countries of residence. I welcome every one of you once again. Please, as you are welcomed, endeavor to welcome others by liking and sharing this very program, because what we have come to do this evening is very, very, very important. Therefore, you cannot afford to watch or listen alone. If you belong to any WhatsApp group, please join them, or should I say, invite them to this very program, because it is very, very important. We had 1 hour delay, therefore we have to move immediately without hesitation. We have some very, very important topics to treat this evening. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, today's date is 21st of June 2026, and the time right now is exactly 20 minutes top of the hour, irrespective or regardless of your time zone. It is now 21 minutes past 8 p.m. in the land of Chukwu Di Ya in Biafra territory. So wherever you're joining me, it is now 21 minutes top of the hour in your own location. So this is your live program, and we have come to do the needful. I don't know how long we are going to stay here this evening, because we have programs at hand. Na ndị Igbo si na ọ na-abụ anụ gbaa aja ọsọ agba ya aja egbe, na ebe nwata na-ebe akwa atụọ aka ma nne ya anọghị ya, nna ya anọlele ya. Going by the song, the music that I just played, that very music is made for saboteurs. O nwere ebe okwu sị na ọ bụ na alapụ ụmụaka a fato fabido ime ife nna famelu ọbụlụ alụ. So today's program is mostly or will be directed to the saboteurs or against the saboteurs who have sworn to make us a laughing stock. That evil thrives. Evil thrives when the good people keep quiet. Evil thrives when the good people keep quiet. Ọ bụ na ndị eziokwu, ndị ezi omume, ndị ifeọma na-amasị, when they keep quiet, evil thrives in the land. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out loud and clear before we proceed with this very all-important program this very evening. Let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out clear. Very, very, very important before we proceed. When the good people in the land keep smooth or keep quiet, when they keep mum, believe you me, evil will become the order of the day. So this evening, we have so many programs to treat. And I have gotten important message from the Biafra Liberation Army, or you may call it ESN, whichever. Just do you, whatever floats your boat. Whatever that floats your boat, it is very, very welcome. I have an important message to deliver to the living from the members of the officers of the Biafra Liberation Army.
Parfois, il arrive que le travail devienne trop compliqué. Sauf si vous utilisez monday.com, la plateforme de gestion du travail qui donne une vision complète du travail de votre équipe sur un seul écran. Sur Monday, toutes vos communications sont regroupées sur un même espace, si bien que tout est visible en un coup d'œil. Et lorsque tout est synchronisé, rien ne peut vous résister. Rendez-vous sur monday.com et commencez votre essai gratuit.
And watch for yourself. Recall a couple of days ago when I was on live program exposing the idiotic element called Ebekwense Aridakaria. I told us that the officers, or should I say the Biafra Liberation Army, will officially release a statement in order to debunk the stupidity and the idiotic sabotage of DOS members and Ebekwense Aridakaria. And of course, here we are today. Even before today, we didn't know Nudun Wapazu. I am Okwano. I am Nudun Wapazu that Mazen Namdekano is going to make a public statement to sack the old or the ex-members of the Directorate of State. All of a sudden, they were sacked, boom, Obarala everywhere. They started making videos, they started coming out from their hidden places, talking trash on the social media, including the ex-wife, Uchechi. No, Uchechi. Somebody, I'm searching for her surname. We all know that Mazen Namdekano has divorced that very evil woman long time ago. Recall the day that I was speaking about the sacking of the ex-DOS criminals. I told us, I challenged the evil woman to come out, that we want to hear from her. We want to hear from her. This life. I challenged the evil woman to come out because all gas sacre Kedafaya Ejiofor, she didn't accept that Ejiofor has been sacked. She continued to rapport with Ejiofor. Some people say, lovey. And remember, no, well, there was a video about time I was about to release concerning what she was doing with Ejiofor. The Messiah, people reached out to him and begged him not to release that very video, at least for the sake of Mazen Namdekano and his children. Later, Mazi Simonep and Joko refused to release that very video. Because during that time, he made an announcement that he was going to release that very video. Panic was everywhere. Including the Ashawo Nongwea, panic was everywhere. Ejiofor, panic was everywhere. Because had it been that my son and Joko released that very video, that would have been the end of all of them. So they sent delegation, they appealed, they begged, everything. At the end, Master Monepa heeded the advice of the wise ones just for the sake of Mazi Namdekano, whom he respects so much as his leader. Today, Akawugo. So without wasting any time, we are going to begin. Just like as I told you, I have a message from the Biafra Liberation Army BLA or whatever you call it, whether ESN or BLA, just do you. Like as I said, whatever floats your boat. But before we get into that very message, let us first of all dissect Uchechi. After dissecting Uchechi, we will then go to the message of the BLA, because they have done the needful. The Biafra Liberation Army, oh my goodness me, oh my God. Because they're posa in a comment section just for BLA. My people, you are going to see the latest video of the Biafra Liberation Army concerning this very latest development. You are going to see it. But this program, I am working on it. Posa for BLA in a comment section. Just there, posa for BLA. There like that. Posa for BLA. All this word, no problem. It's accepted. So we are going to begin with Uchechi Kano's shenanigan. Abopotagoye ebo hydre. Abopotagoye ebo hydre. Omapotago. She has finally come to disgrace herself for the final, for the final, for the final moment. She has come to disgrace this very disgrace that this woman, has brought upon herself is her final. That is the nailing. That is the final nailing. She has just put the final nail. I don't want to use that word. Evil. Because but many people may not understand it. So Kamrapia, let me leave that word for those who may not understand the proverb. This very final disgrace that she has brought upon herself, this is the final one. After now, after this very minute, she will never remain the same again. Let us listen to the foolish woman.
Houses and governments. Okay. Now, how did that happen? That happened through legal battle as well as political, legal input and political input from our brothers, from our political elites. Now, the people that actually propagated, that laid the channel for the legal input to happen, were blackmailed. How did the blackmail start? By false narrative and propaganda. Blackmail. Oh, that they want to take over from Oni and the Kano. The same nonsense going on today. Because you're not disciplined, because you behave like a mad dog. You go about raising dust. How about you sit and work with these people? Where can I do this? How can I get this? How can we do this? Is there something you need me to do? Where do you want me to go? No.
Gini. Onye ka ọ na-agwa. Work with who? Work with criminals. Work with betrayals that betray their leader, sold their leader. Gini. Onye Gini. Gini si fa.
Rather, you sit aside and manipulate, concoct, blackmail, and start to throw on people who are working, people who truly love Mazen Namdekan.
Après avoir utilisé Kayak, vous aurez envie de tout comparer. Sur Kayak, comparez les prix des vols, hôtels et locations de voitures en seulement quelques clics. Kayak, découvrez par vous-même.
Point them to blackmail. This blackmail she's talking about today was all carried out by the DOS. Her members, those that she's fighting to protect, are the ones that brought in propaganda and blackmails into this very struggle. We were here 2021. So who are you talking to? Onye ka ị na-agwa nwatakịrị amụrụ ọfụrụ na-amaghị oge ife niile bidoro in 2021 ka ị na-agwa dimkpa anọcha here in 2021. Who are you talking to? Ka anyị na-aga n'ubi ka ji n'aka, o nwere ebe ọ lele onwe ya n'ime afịa, ọ gbara ọtọ n'ime afịa, this very woman. Na-ege ntị.
And then what happened? They were all blackmailed and sent out. How I was treated is in my book.
Okay.
How can you suffer for fighting the right fight? Every single person that were in the path of destroying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu became Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's allies.
Again.
Became those who walk in front with him.
Again.
While those who fought for his freedom were blackmailed. But I have always stood in the middle. I said that in my last podcast. I stand as a bridge. That is my job. It is not easy, but it has to be done because that's my purpose. I have a job to do, and that is to stand between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, remains the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.
No, we no agree. We no agree. You people have said that you have sacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We no agree. Did you not discuss it before you made it public? We no agree. You cannot come here now to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of IPOB. No. You people said you have sacked him. You said that you have sacked him. And that is where we stand. That is where, because now record has carried it. It is now on record. The criminals that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought into the struggle, thinking that they were here to help him get Biafra, all of a sudden turn around and sacked him in an organization that he formed by himself, registered in United Kingdom by himself. We all know how they removed his name in 2021. We know everything. The same thing some ignorant fools are doing currently. An organization that Simon and Joko formed brought them in. All of a sudden, they are now tigers. Faton go tigers and hyenas. Fasak go Simon Epa. Replace Abruzia Prime Minister. This all of a sudden, boom. Asak is here Simon Epa. Mezio we have Prime Minister. Yetago? Mezie themselves Prime Minister. In an organization that you were brought in. You were not there when we started it. Oh. No. All of a sudden, you are now the Prime Minister. And I want to use this opportunity because this thing, even though I did not plan it. I want to use this opportunity to tell our people There are some people who are carrying propaganda that Simon Ekpa is suing Brigi. People are carrying propaganda, and the head of that propaganda is Sona Parawa. That Simon Ekpa and Joku is suing Ogenkere. I want to make it clear that everybody should disregard such propaganda and false allegation. Simon Ekpa is not suing anybody. Simon Ekpa is not suing anybody. I am making it clear today. Simon Ekpa is not suing anybody. Simon Ekpa is busy preparing his appeal, which is coming on the 5th of August. Simon Ekpa is not suing anybody, and he did not authorize anybody to sue anybody on his behalf. So anybody who is carrying propaganda, saying, going up and down that Simon Ekpa is suing anybody, Simon Ekpa does not have time for Ogenkere. Simon Ekpa knows exactly what Ogenkere is doing. Let me make it clear today. Simon Ekpa knows every single thing Ogenkere is doing. He knows every single thing Ngozi Orebeze is doing. And he doesn't have time for all of them. Simon Ekpa does not have any time for these individuals. Their irats may come on social media to tell you how they are drinking tea with Simon Ekpa in Klimakowski prison, talking rubbish. How they are in Finland, talking rubbish. If I tell you something and you doubt it, you don't want to believe it, to your tent, O Israel, just do you. I owe you no explanation. If I tell you anything, you don't believe it, congratulations to you. Do you, go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. Manifem mabona abasi also, I go mile. At the end of the day, the same way Biafra Unite was vindicated by Canon Takano himself, who came out the other day to say it is true that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya from his house. He said it with his own mouth, while I've been shouting this since 2021. After 5 years, the truth has come out. This is the same way truth will always come out, and I will always be vindicated. You know why? Because I only have one motive in this very struggle, which is freedom. Nothing else. The same way I told us that very soon, one day will be one day that these criminals in the DOS will openly begin to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told us, and I didn't say it once, I said it so many times. Today, what is happening today? It is happening. I have also told us, before this propaganda and allegations on against Simon Ekpa, from the people that he employed, I can't say employed because he was not paying them salary, from the people that he brought into the struggle, gave them offices.
I can do it, yes, I can do it. Oh, I can do it, yes, I can do it. I can do it, yes, I can do it.
Joko, never. I have not done that. But you know why I know so? Because I know that I am very clean, and my agenda is freedom through the right means, not freedom through the corny and propaganda way. I'm not looking for freedom through propaganda way, because I know that we cannot get freedom with propaganda. We cannot get freedom with propaganda. It's not possible. Today they are fighting Simon Ekpa, and it has not ended though. More people, more groups that came out from the old Brigi, from the old BLGIE, more groups will still fight Simon Ekpa. Mark one place, I could go come here today. It's going to happen. So I want us to know that it is now on record that Chike Doziefa, Chinasa Nworufa, and all of them have sacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Uchechi coming here now to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of IPOB. We no agree, because you people have decided to sack him, and that is where we stand. We stand there that you have sacked him. But at the end of the day, Emekwenu man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of IPOB, and whatever he says goes. Let's continue. You cannot change it.
Between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader, remains the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. And the DOS led by Mazi Chike Dozie remains the leadership that spearheads this struggle until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released.
No.
All this blackmail, going and running around, telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, oh, this, that, then you twist your narrative and come out. He will not be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.
No.
And the DOS led by Mazi Chike Dozie remains the leadership that spearheads this struggle until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released.
If we go see Maputa, if we go see Maputa, o Maputa no afọ pụtago ya ewi na ebe na ana Igbo ewi nọlụ n'ọnụ once anyị inyopuo like ọ ga na Ethiopia ọ ga na Ethiopia anyị fụ ha na ewi nọ n'ọnụ a. We don't have time ịgagwu ọnụ. No. I weta ihe eji agba ngo this igwe akwụ ka ugwu akwụ afụnye ya ọkụ sụnye ya n'ọnụ ewu ya wee gazie na opi wee gachele ya. Anwụrụ kwugide ọ mapụta o si na opi ya mapụta aka akpali ya. Ihe ka anyị na-eme ndị a. This woman nọ since na-ezo na-eriwe ego ya. Imo ego sabo na atọ ụtọ olili because you did not fight, you didn't hustle for it. You didn't struggle for it. Or hide ya since na-eli ego sabo ya. Akpago ya aka now. Pim ọmapụta n'ike. Afụgo ya anwụrụ ọmapụta. All of a sudden, she has rediscovered. Can't let her be on. She has rediscovered her voice again. She has rediscovered her voice. Omapụta. Kedu ife na-ewe iwe na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sacked the criminals in the DOS. Omapụta n'ike. So, ọ na-agwazi anyị now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of IPOB and Chike Dozie remains the leadership of DOS. So, who are you? Uchechi, who are you in the struggle? Who are you? IPOB is not a family business. It was opened by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but it is not a family organization. Every indigenous person of Biafra has stake in IPOB. No matter who you think you are, every indigenous person of Biafra has stake in IPOB. Yes, whether are you an oath member or not oath member, those rubbish. Every indigenous person has a stake in IPOB, 100%. So, Uchechi, you cannot come out now to change what has been done by the leader of IPOB, thinking that you have authority, but you do not occupy any authority or any position in IPOB. You are a mere member, just like everybody, whether you are under oath or not, because you are an indigenous person of Biafra. So you do not have any authority because your ex-husband with the leader. Then okay, yeah, putazi gazi mnyezi order if I am an IPOB. No, you don't have that authority. I will tell you, Konkom, that you do not have the authority. Because you cannot order anything that will happen in IPOB. I challenge you. You got Chukwu Di Ya no eputalo call if an eme. Mazinam de Kano mega appoint on yearly the DOS and he stands. Inyoni ne kolo la lofia. At the end of the day, Chike Dozie and his criminal gangsters have been sacked and they can no longer operate. They can no longer operate. Why are they even fighting? By the way, let's continue. I have a lot. Let's continue.
All this blackmail, going and running around, telling Mazen Namdekano, oh, this, that, then you twist your narrative and come out. It will not stand. Not this time. Mazen Namdekano is being viewed through the international lens. They want to see, are these people serious? How do they hold space for another? How do they use their laws? How do they implement their policies? How does that principle change by who it affects? When I do something wrong and then the law changes, then we do not want that country.
Hello, man.
I stand as a bridge between that which is sin and which is unseen. You all better wake up to that reality. All this messing around and making noise like people who escaped from a psychiatric home.
Just like you.
Has to stop.
Just like you.
This disgrace has to stop.
Just like you.
This madness has to stop.
As you have disgraced yourself by selling your husband and coming now to stamp authority over what your husband has done. That is the madness. That is the highest madness. That is the biggest idiocy or idiosyncrasy. I don't know if I'm getting the grammar. That is the biggest shame of the century. But we have caught you red-handed. We have caught you red-handed.
And every single one must give an account of what they did.
Oh, well, Diggy.
Mazen Namdekano will be released. Mazen Namdekano will bring every single one together.
Okay.
This is what I have said from day one. This is what I have said. Everyone calm down. Sit under the leadership of the DOS until Mazen Namdekano is released. How?
The DOS are sacred. This man is living in the past. Why, you know, the good part is that the so-called DOS have no any authority. You know, let me make this clear before we proceed. If all these mushrooms, all these people, all these mushroom groups now spring out, the good part is that they have no authority. You know, when Simon Ekpa was outside, only found out about aura. Only found out about aura in English. The aura that he carries spread across the oceans to the entire world, just like the aura of Mazen Namdekano, the aura of a leader. You know, he carries the authority. When he speaks, Biafran people listen to him, pay attention to him, and obey his word. He carries the aura of a leader. Now, Mazen Namdekano is the epitome of what I'm talking about. But I'm using Simon Ekpa and Joko as an example because Mazen Namdekano is not around. So when Simon Ekpa was around, He has that aura. When he speaks, not only Biafrans, but even the zoo panic. Not only that Biafrans listen, but also the zoo panic. Because of that aura that he carries. But all these mushrooms, watch them. When they speak, nobody pays attention. Nobody, it doesn't feel as if they have spoken. Even though they shout and shout and shout, thy kingdom come, nobody pays attention. Because they've got no aura. So you cannot impose yourself on people. It is not possible. If you do it, you are doing it at your own peril. You can be there till thy kingdom come. There's another video which I'm going to play for you. I will use that as an example. Look at Uwazurike. Uwazurike can speak till thy kingdom come. Nobody will pay attention to him. You know why? Naturally, he doesn't have the aura. That is number one. Secondly, the spirit of Biafra that possessed him and gave him that little aura that he was using back in the days when he started the agitation, the spirit has left him. Thus, the aura that he never had disappeared. This is it. So, if jana radio fulani bosoja enapu, nobody will pay attention to you because they don't value you. You've got no aura. Again,
hard is that? How difficult is that? Let us all work as one. Martin Lamdekano ought to have been released by now.
Onyo lelo, ilesremado. That you see, this is the reason why there are a lot of people that I can never pay attention to. I can some you got to go like a few names, Mazinam Decano, return in this new, shovel, in this new group he appointed. There are some few names he returned simply because they, at some point, dumped DOS. They did not follow DOS to publicly attack Mazinam Decano just because of that. But let me tell you, anybody that participated in the buying of Igbo youths who came out voluntarily to fight for the freedom of Biafra, anybody who participated in one way or the other, supported it publicly and secretly. I want to assure you, if such person remains at the helm of affairs in this very struggle, that means never in Agataraka. I'm telling you now, Eba in Agataraka. I can mention few names. Emma Powerless that lives in Ghana was writing IPOB press release upon press release every day, helping Chinas and Woru to murder Igbo youths who volunteer themselves to fight for our freedom. Same person that we don't know. None of us have his number as media warriors under IPOB. Granted interview to a state-run television, Channels TV, immediately or shortly after Mazinam Decano was kidnapped and renditioned to the zoo. So if Channels Television has his phone number to contact him, that means Nigeria government has his phone number to contact him. Very simple. Such person cannot be in the struggle and we expect the struggle to move forward. I'm saying it, this is public. I am not opposing the appointment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I'm making my own opinion known. And everybody who is listening to me knows exactly what I'm saying because it's in the public. So such human being irritates, and he cannot add any meaningful input to move this struggle forward. Same thing with Ike Chukwu. These guys joined hand with Chinas and to murder Igbo youths. Obara umu Igbo won an Igbo. Obara umu Igbo aka di ochabere no ogun simply because they refuse to take order from them. So working with this set of people, like I'll be having goosebumps all over my body. That I know with Obara. That's how I view it. It's quite unfortunate. So let's continue.
He ought to have been released by now. But for your selfishness, for your wickedness, for your greed, and for your unconsciousness, you have stood and created nothing but chaos, affecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, affecting everyone else, affecting me and his child.
Ejikwana nwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were emotionally blackmail lawyer or blackmail us. We cannot allow you to use the child of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to emotionally blackmail Biafrans. Because you did not think of the same child when you sold your husband. You did not think of the same child when you were having romantic of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to emotionally blackmail us. Leave the child alone. That child has seen enough. When you saw their father, because I'll show you your former self in this same broadcast. I will show you your former self, who you used to be. And then we'll now connect the dot and compare your current self.
So you all better sit up and protect IPOB like it's your life.
Okay.
Protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because we are a people who are targeted.
Oh, okay. Nice one. So, Emma,
sit up. There is no how the DOS will take over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not in this life. Okay. Let us all work together. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, then every single person will lay their grievances. I have mine.
Oh, yes. I was waiting for her to say that. She said she has hers. Oh, she has her grievances. We all know the role of Uchechi before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu escaped United Kingdom to Germany. We know the role of Uchechi. I told us many times back in the days that Uchechi was in a very big fight with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before he left United Kingdom. I told us. And she confirmed it many times. She confirmed it a lot. That poison. She said it by herself. Another time also in all for Obatalona village, Mpamazi Nnamdi Kanu walk out. She said it. Meanwhile, let's continue.
But I have stayed my tongue and hands. How? Make it make sense.
Okay. Nice one. Nice one.
What do you think Igbenweze is? Oh, that no. It shows that it shows the stupidity of a certain people. That's what it shows. It shows that you cannot comport yourself under a certain law. That's what it means. But that is not who we are.
Onye ka ọ na-agwa? Onye ka nwaanyị a na-agwa? Like ka onye ọ na-agwa? Because last time I checked, the members of the old DOS have been sacked. So why are you angry? And we are trying to be what they called us. And why can't you tell your lovers to obey his command and excuse themselves? After all, they were appointed while Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. Oh yes, Chike Doziefa, Chinas, and all these criminals, but all of them were all appointed when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu sacked the group of Omiomio them while he was in prison and appointed Chike Doziem group while he was still in prison. So why are you then now saying no one all right? Esake kwa Chike Dozie because on nime while on appoint while on nime. Make it make sense. Can somebody make it make sense?
We are people who question evil behavior. That is who we are.
Okay.
It does not mean that in Uganda here Wednesday.
Okay.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is one person who has brought our people together this far.
Okay.
So let's stick to it.
Okay, come, Mama Nindi na go those your criminal element. Whatever you are saying now would have made sense had it been you are directing your anger to the criminals that you are working together with. The likes of Chike Dozie and his gang. These are the people you would have put here and say now, wow, what the kwakawaya, Chealigo. And no matter how you repent, we cannot forget. But no matter how you repent, madam, we cannot forget. Man, at least the criminals putalo sack is here ogaha. Criminals putalo sack ogaha. Had they been no queen na directed to them, okay, make sense. But unfortunately, she is talking to all of us, not the criminals who have sacked their master. What an irony. What an irony. Let's listen.
Let's sit down here, support this DOS until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Whatever the law.
Did you hear that? Imagine. I didn't know. I was just saying. No, the criminals gonna go kwa. It would have made sense. I've just finished talking. The next Boro DOS. She said, let's sit down and support this DOS. The same DOS that has been sacked. The same people that have been sacked by the man she claimed to be her husband. This is yesterday program. It was live program yesterday. The same group on your holiday sacre are the people that she's saying, let us support them. Sometimes when I reason things, I don't understand. I don't get it. This life. Let's hear that.
Evil behavior. That is who we are. It does not mean that in Uganda here Wednesday. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is one person who has brought our people together this far. So let's stick to it. Okay. Let's sit down here, support this DOS until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. Whatever that wants to happen, then let it begin happening from there. But right now, no such thing is happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and the DOS led by Mazi Chike sits on there.
Did you hear that? Okwanya alolo alu. Negekwanụ ntị ka anyị kwuzie n'onu Igbo because ndị Igbo ka anyị bụ. Ọkwa nwaanyị anụnụ anụ. Nwaanyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu galụkwa ụgwọ isi ya n'ụbata n'obi eze from a nobody's family. From a nobody's family. Ọbatazie the same Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kpọrọ ya gaa UK, establish here na UK as part of his life. Nyawana ka the same Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mele ife ni na sacha shy or ọpụta ife chawazi ọcha. The same Maazị Nnamdi.
15 secondes, c'est la durée de cette pub. Et avec la Post Pro Expédition, c'est le temps que je prends pour expédier les commandes de mes e-boutiques et comparer les transporteurs. Une solution 100% gratuite pour centraliser mes envois et mes retours. Gagner du temps avec la Post Pro Expédition.
By tradition. Ụmụnwaanyị ndị Igbo na-ege m ntị. Is it right? Is it right? Ụmụ Igbo, or the right? Because I go do no na comment section, especially ụmụnwaanyị. Because I know how respectful our women are. Ụmụnwaanyị Igbo. Nchọrọ ịnụ nwaanyị. In my next life, I will marry a woman. Chineke bi n'eluigwe gere. Nchọrọ ịnụ nwaanyị in my next life, Igbo woman, nwaanyị Igbo. That's why I na-eji ya eto ha afa. Onweghị any tribe tụrụ ụmụ nwaanyị fa afa n'ụwa niile karịa ndị Igbo. And the after I need to far not just to praise them or make easy kahota Paulina. No, I need to have because they want it. Apa chalugo. Apa hodo konamba. Eziwani. Amobi dia. Obere riako. Odeziaku dia. We praise them. Asampete wanyoma. We praise them. We adore them because they made us king. Our wives made us kings. They make us feel like kings. They make us live like kings because the way they respect us, as in the way wives Igbo wives respect their husbands. The husband feel like they are kings, that like they are on top of the world. Because of the respect and dignity they get from their wives. That is Igbo tradition for you and Igbo women for you. Nke Azua, you have Delilahs everywhere, led by you, Chechi. Na Nnamdi Kanu, heir apparent to the throne of Afaruku Ibeku. Ya potazinyo da kuoku, ene kompu pa boroga. UK. Eni kompupu na-ete nwuru ude. Akwụrụ ụgwọ isi ya. Boroga UK. Pụtazi na-enye kanta order. Can you imagine how life can turn overnight? You know, they did this thing. Ona abamghari. Ona abogoju anya. How can Uchechi give counter order to the order of the leader of IPOB and the man that she claimed to be her husband? How dare you give a counter order to the order of a man that you claim to be your husband? How dare you? Who goes you, who born you? Onye mogo. Esi beka gabonye. Or because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lotalo gi mezie gi nnukwu mmadụ. Imaho na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu welu ugo ya ahụ ọtụnyelu gị da itipi otu isi tipia na every madik na hari na abụghị asọ. Madik na hari na abụghị asọ. Everybody na stand na hari gị elu n'isi na aga. Because that ugo Mazenam the cannot loge up go. Oh well go ya. Hugo has disappeared. The moment you sold your husband, you lost the dignity, you lost the respect. Everybody now talks to you. And to make the matter worse, as shameless as you are, you don't care because only fella you are so shameless, you don't care. You don't care because a mad woman like you is not supposed to be ashamed, but your family members are ashamed of you. I watched in Dakano Takano's interview. When they asked him about you, he said, leave it. It's a family matter. Because he's ashamed. He fell in a mayor, even to speak about, to even mention your name, he's ashamed that such a vile woman is attached to Kano's family. Such a vile woman, such a chameleons and the Delilah, I'm not sure I can switch here to a very sweet grammar now in a dictionary. Such a Delilahcious woman is from Kano's family, or was from Kano's family. It's a very big shame because he fell on a monyara. Oh, muniaki fell in him. Shame. Shame. Big shame.
So our people must learn to distinguish between genuine disagreement. The impact of fake accounts, internal sabotage, and propaganda on IPOB and the struggle for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Not just Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, our brothers and sisters who are held in several places in Nigeria. Who asks of them? Some months ago, Barrister Jofo released the remaining 50 people from a Boeing. Over 30-something people, 36 or so, 35, were released.
Hello, Melo.
How many of these lawyers go to prisons by themselves?
Hello, Melo.
And ask who here was arrested and has been incarcerated here for the sake of being an IP member or even falsely accused? Some people are dying. All of a sudden, we no longer hold lives sacred. We don't hold people's feelings sacred. And you wonder why we're being punished? When you rise against a human life, when you rise against the spirit of someone else, you are altering the spiritual order of living. And you pay for it. You don't escape it. You will pay for it. So we have to be mindful of the energies that we are throwing around other people's spirit. It's very important. Many supporters ask a critical question. Why does misinformation matter? Why do fake accounts matter? Why does internal division matter? The answer is simple, because these issues directly affect the effectiveness of the struggle and the campaign for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. No movement can succeed when its supporters are constantly confused, because that's what this whole thing creates. It creates confusion among supporters. So when multiple accounts claim
all right. Sorry, I was muted. We are not going to continue listening to this vile woman. There's a video that they are sharing. And I'm about to play that video so we can analyze it. I'm going to show you something that will shock you in this program. Especially for those of you who just started following up, who were not here in 2021, 22. Or for those of you who were following DOS, please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out. Let me know. Very, very important before we go into this very segment. Those of you that were following DOS and you block your ears when we were exposing them in 2021 and 2022, I will show you something that will shock you. Pay attention, please. Let me know now before we move if my voice is coming out loud and clear. Very, very important before we proceed. Pay very close attention, please. They are sharing a particular video. They are very, very seriously sharing a particular video just to suit them, just to make them happy, just to make them feel good. But we are here. One thing that they forgot is that we are here. We are here to boss them always. Now, let us watch this. Please pay attention. The saboteurs has been sharing this very particular video for the past 24 hours. They have been busy, very, very busy sharing this video. Right? And we are here. I'm not going to play the full video. I will play a certain side. This video was not made today. This video has been there for some time now. But they began to share it since the shenanigans began. Since they were sacked by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Faga bonited this video where bidona share. Now pay attention. Let me show you something.
Chukwu I am the founder of IPOB. You need to know it. You can go on Google and type my name. Just type my name and make up MKC.
Okay.
I'm the founder of IPOB.
You all know who is Emeka Emekesiri. This is the man who has demanded the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All these things you see with Chukwu Kofwebu is doing today, going on, Facebook, demanding the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all those nonsense. It didn't begin from him. It didn't start today. This man called Emeka Emekesili, who claimed to be a lawyer, has been saying it. He has been saying it. He demanded the head of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This evil man. I'm a knock because when we saw him, he was a little bit young. How did he get this old just in 5 years? That I don't know. That I don't know. In 2021, he was wearing suit, looking young. How he become this old? My brothers and sisters, I cannot tell. How many of you see this man when we were, exposing him and sharing his programs in 2021, using it to do broadcasts and expose him? How many of you, please let me know in the comment section. I want to know. Maybe I'm the only one. How many of you know this man, this evil man called Emeka Emekesili? In 2021, we were exposed because immediately a kidnapper Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want his head. But me see that idiot. Actually, we see Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, he was going up and down. Now, claim IPOB. How many of you know this idiot in 2021? So this very man, Apatagokwe again. Although this video, like as I said, it was not done today. So, but now the criminals in the DOS, in the ex-DOS members and their errats are now sharing this video. Pay attention. Let me show you. I have something to show you apart from the video, because I'll just allow this video to play like 3 minutes. and then we move, because I have something more important that we are going to use to connect the dot, because in the share this video, Bundio to DOS. Now, they are sharing this video to suit themselves, just to make themselves happy, to prove to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the founder of IPOB. Rather, it was a Mekesele. So therefore, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have the authority to sack Chike Dozie and his criminal gangster. That is why they are sharing the video, to prove a point. But they have failed because we have evidence. Pay attention.
Chukwu. I am the founder of IPOB.
Okay.
You need to know it. You can go on Google and type my name. Just type my name and make MKC.
Okay.
I'm the founder of IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu then was with Wazirike.
Okay.
Well, Nnamdi Kanu was not a member of IPOB. I had a suit in the Federal High Court between Biafra and Nigeria. And I was coming from London to do this case. That case later was reconstituted as FHC/CS/EN/2019. That's 2019. Now we are now in the Court of Appeal as CA/E/E. CA, that's Court of Appeal, E, that's /96/2020. We are now in the Court of Appeal. Now, that case, I started it in 2012. Nnamdi Kanu was brought to me by Chukwu Di Ya.
Who is Chukwu Di Ya?
Dr. Chukwu Di Ya was one of them. There were 5 who came to me. There were Chukwu Di Ya, Uchemefo, Mwada Marachi, Samume, and Nnamdi Kanu. There were 5 who came to me and said, "I want to join us."
Okay. They were all members of
MASOB.
Okay.
They want to join us. And that I now asked them, what do I do for MASOB? They said they were in the radio, called Radio Biafra. And that Wazirike is no longer.
No. You should also be the founder of Radio Biafra. You cannot found IPOB and then you don't found Radio Biafra. No. You are the founder of Radio Biafra. Emekesele, this your story is not make sure. It's not complete. You founded IPOB and you founded the Radio Biafra. So go to court. We are not here to debunk you. I don't have your time. You have expired. Why I play this video is because the criminals that were recently sacked, although they have been sacked a long time ago, but it was made public recently. Now, the criminals galbonite video go when I share. So I'm not here for you. Imega expire to you now. You can't offer anything. You have absolutely nothing to offer Ndibo. Your own is gone. You are done and dusted. So I'm not here for you. You founded IPOB and you founded Radio Biafra. Fine. Julia Lieni, Julia Rahora, Julia Melupilo. In fact, go to court. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not here. Go to court. Poliaga court. At least life jail after life jail. Go to court. I'm not here for you. So my people, we are going to move forward because I'm not here for Emekesele. He's an expired man. I'm going to show you something that will shock you now, especially for those of you who are not aware. If you are aware, I will just refresh your memory. It's not going to be a shocker to you. But if you don't know, it will be a shocker to you. So pay attention to this. Pay attention as we move. Now, because they have been sharing this very video since yesterday for the past 24 hours, since the news is hitting them, the sacking news is hitting them. Fagabonited this video. So therefore, let me now take you to the official registration of IPOB. I kwaga ka igosi gebe yada. I know my igosi evidence. That is what made us who we are. That is the reason why we control the media. The other time, or they can now man jackery. No, I know my man jackery. That is the reason why we control the media. I don't joke. I don't play. I know me to honor. I know me to honor. Yen nagwagebo pure life and direct. Yetago because some nagwagi nenege evidence. I no go this battle. No, I not yife. No put also. No tie also. No put yife. So one thing ono ya mama but no Kenya nara akanka na egwu ọma agba. No matter otu bone up where si where the week. Gekwanti. No Kenya nara akanka na egwu ọma agba. No matter how weak are his bones. You must know this and know peace. Now, this is the official UK government company house in the United Kingdom. It is called gov.uk. Gov.uk. Every company in the United Kingdom, I said every, but none. All companies in the United Kingdom are registered here on this website. Official one, not concocted. If you have a company in the UK and you claim that you are legal and registered, then the officials, the UK government, are here. Search here. Here. That means they will fake and they are ganga. I bill legi ekwosiada bill ganga nenia because you are a criminal. Because you operate illegal company or business in UK, and then you are still deceiving the government that you are legal and you are registered. Once they come here, you are not here, you are illegal and you are going to prison. So IPOB, irrespective of we all are IPOB as indigenous people of Biafra, but IPOB is duly registered as an organization, as a company in the United Kingdom. And it was done by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the first instance. Pay attention. Napongaga somewhere. Now, this is the name of this company, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB Worldwide CIC. The company's registration number, which is the official one, is this 10434287 10434 This is the registration number of the Indigenous People of Biafra worldwide, registered in the United Kingdom, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu based. Pay attention. Esimibo. Now, if you come here, you have overview. You have the registered office addresses and all that, all of those things, blah, 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 including incorporated, the date that it was registered. You can see it here. Incorporated on the 18th October 2016. No, sorry. Company type, private company limited by guarantee without share capital. Company interest company CIC. This incorporated was incorporated on 18th, not the day it was registered. Incorporated on 18th October 2016. I mean. Confirmation statement. So these things are normal, information, but this is not where I want to come. So if you go to filing history, you're going to see, the things concerning the registration and all that. If you go to people, now this is where we are coming. People, I'm not interested on both overview, filing history, or more. Remember, we are debunking the propaganda of DOS that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not form IPOB or did not register IPOB. We are debunking the propaganda of DO, not even Emeka Emekesiri, because Emeka Emekesiri is done and dusted. It is now DOS, the former DOS, the ex-DOS members who are now sharing that very video to prove a point that IPOB was not formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, pay attention to this. This is people. People means the people who are in charge of this company. The directors, the board of trustees, the board of directors. Pay attention. In 2021, I want everybody to pay very close attention. In 2021, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, according to what is written here, he said 9 officers/5 registrations. A woman called Kalu Sophia, a South African national who married to an Igbo man based in the United Kingdom. Pay attention, please. I'm lay down. Download, you can now download. A South African woman called Sophia, who married an Igbo man based in the United Kingdom, was appointed as secretary to this company. And she was appointed on 28th of May 2021, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in June. And she remains active. This same Sophia Kalu was now made a director, because we have already exposed this long time ago. When the DOS removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I briefly said this 2 days ago, but I didn't go into details. When the ex-DOS Chike Dozie, when they did coup, the first coup they did to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the director and leader of IPOB, when we overpowered them in 2021. Before we even come here, let's go here first. Let us go here. Hey. Hello, Melo. Hello, Melo. Now, these people went to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who was the sole director in this IPOB. Yes, here we are. A company, let me use the word a company for now. A company registered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you register a company, you own that very company. When you register a company, you become the owner of that company. If it's an organization, you become the owner or the director of the organization. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the that you can see his name here. Kanu Nwanne Kenyi Nnamdi Okwu. Now, if you come here, you see role director. he was or he is the director. Then Chike Dozie, in conjunction with Uchechi and their criminal element, criminal gangsters, went to resign Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without the notice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything that I'm telling you, I'm showing you evidence from the official registration of IPOB in the United Kingdom. I'm not making anything up here. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Correspondence address. Number 1, Ripon Street, Oldham, England. Role, director. They resigned him officially by the company UK. Date of birth, September 1967. Appointed on 30th of March 2019. Now, resigned on 17 January 2022. In 2022, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison. So how did he resign? Nationality, British. Country of residence, England. How did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu resign as the director of IPOB in 2022 while he was in jail? It was like a film trick. It was like a magic. We brought all these things. We brought them out in 2022. We brought them out. We were exposing this. We have done all these things. Why are they sharing the video of Emeka Emekesi when we know these things? Chike Dozie resigned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in conjunction with Uchechi. Till today, Uchechi has never talked about this. Till today, Monagona now. This is one of the things called Semoku Hana Canon Takano. Because they were paddy. Canon Takano was paddy with the former DOS members. They were, early in Africa, 5 and 6. Oh yes, cause right now because Canon Takano should have known the best. He is the younger brother of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he believes in IPOB, if he believes in Biafra, if he believes in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for, he shouldn't in any way work with the criminals in the DOS. Because we believe that he knows the template that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid down. So for you to leave the template and start working with people who gave instruction to ESN members to drop their arms and go back home, and you're working with this set of people, then you don't know. I can't say you don't know you know what you're doing, but that means we get a which is not in the public. So now, this is one of the main reasons and dying in public. They forcefully and secretly resigned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How many of you, let me even throw this question. How many of you know about this? Let me throw this question because how many of you know about this? Come now in the comment section. How many of you know this, especially in 2021 when we were exposing this? Now, let me go back now to what they did now after they secretly and forcefully resigned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they have access to this very company house. Because when you open a company, you must have board of directors and trustee. So you are not the only one who is going to have access to just the same thing they did with Briggy. The same thing, the same way they secretly and forcefully remove Simon Ekpa, remove everybody, just put themselves and whoever is their puppet. They remove everybody who can question them and put themselves. That is exactly the same thing that they did. They have done, this is a repetition. They have done it before. When these, mushrooms have not even come into the struggle, DOS members that sent them have already done it before. Now, let us now go to Sophia Carlo. Chike Dozie. Now, Chike Dozie. Ife Chike Dozie meziebo. Chike Dozie now brought in some names. He put IPOB Worldwide Limited. IPOB Worldwide Limited, that was not there. The only names that were here was Sophia Carlo, not Kano, Carlo, Sophia Carlo, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were the only directors that were here before. In the beginning. You understand? So, yes, I think there's another name called Nyati. Nyati, I don't know who is that Nyati, but he's called Nyati. Nyati Takaso. So he was there. He was among the directors. You know, they were 3, not 2. They were 3. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Sophia Carlo, and this Nyati. Now, Chike Dozie removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and now brought in another name which was not even there as directors, because as you remove, you are going to replace. They removed this. They removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the director, and now brought in this Radio Biafra. They brought in Radio Biafra Limited as director. Radio Biafra Limited, which has its own registration as a company of its own. How many of you remember when we exposed the official document when UK government wanted to ban or wanted to shut down Radio Biafra in 2022? How many of you know this thing? Because this, we made it, it was in the public in 2022. So now Chike Dozie and this mad woman now, Nona Amare na alapuru yanke baza, because Asaki go her, her partners in crime, alapia. Chike Dozie brought in Radio Biafra as director. How can a company on its own become a director in another company? How can a company that is standing on its own become a director? Because this Radio Biafra, when you want to add names of directors, the UK government does not care whether that person is a goat or is an ant, or what is a spirit. They just want the name to be fielded. They just want the name to be here. They don't care which name. They don't care whatever you want to call it. Chike Dozie added Radio Biafra Limited as one of the directors. You can see it here. Role. You can see role. And it's still active. Role is director. Appointed on 17th January 2022. After they removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, it did not end there. They brought in another name, IPOB Worldwide Limited. IPOB Worldwide Limited. As another director. Remember, the name of the company is Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB Worldwide CIC. That is the name with the official registration number. As you can see on your screen, now, they incorporated they brought in another name as part of directors. IPOB Worldwide Limited. This thing is supposed to be a human being, on a normal note. It should be a name of a person. But because they don't know who to put there, they don't want their names so that because they actually ganga to fegu. You know? Because you say how their IPOB, they will tell you their names are not there. We are not members, we are not among. The origin, this is now the official. If you want to go to court now for anything concerning IPOB, back here with it, you need to print this whole information. You put a court. You don't need any other thing. You only need these things you are seeing here. Only these things you need, nothing else. A guy court. So they don't want their names to be there. To avoid this, how they can continue. No. And they want to dodge the scrutiny. They want to dodge the scrutiny, the scrutinization from the public. They were interested to dodge the public scrutinization, and they were afraid to go to prison. They brought in IPOB Worldwide Limited, correspondence address, number 1, Ripon Street, Oldham. They cannot put any other address that does not exist. They still use the same Mazinam Dekano's address. Imagine how evil they could be. Imagine how evil they could be. And remember, this thing cannot happen with the original address of Mazinam Dekano without the consent of Uchechi. Actually, Kina connected the dot. That's why I'm saying that they did in conjunction with Uchechi in Kudosike, and it's 100 years in Abia. I have no any apology. Because you cannot add directors into a company with the original address of Mazinam Dekano without the consent of Uchechi. And Mazinam Dekano was in jail. Mazinam Dekano never know anything like this. Now, role, director, active, appointed on 17th January 2022. The same day, Radio Biafra Limited was added on the 17th January 2022. This is the sabotage of the highest level. This is how they sacked Mazinam Dekano since 2022. This one, if one shenanigan, they have done their worst long ago. That's why we are make it a move, especially those who know them. Those people like us, Mandi Fabo, we are not moved. Are you paying attention? Because we already know who they are. Somebody said my voice is no longer coming out. Is it true? Is it true? Please let me know. Is it true that my voice is not coming out? Let me know in the comment, please. Is my voice not coming out? Please let me know in the comment so we can proceed, or I will have to refresh. All right, so we have to continue. Please don't distract us. Let's continue. So, you see, so I want all of us to understand that the sabotage did not begin to all this one. They say they sack Mazinam Dekano. Mazinam Dekano did not open Radio Biafra. Nah, lie. Now, before we wrap up here, let me show you. We are going to open a new tab. Let us open a new tab so we can all search together. Let's open a new tab so we can search together. Pay attention to this, please. So we've shown you how they secretly removed Mazinam Dekano, thinking that Nuchani Amanga Nife Famelo. But we are here. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. We are opening a new tab so we can be able to search for IPOB. This is a new tab from Google. Now, if I add Google, follow the mouse. Follow the mouse. I add Google. Say, who is the leader? Not even leader. Who? No. Carry me audio obvious. Let's say, who? No. Who formed Who formed IPOB? Very simple question. Or let's say, who is the founder? I think that's the best question. Who is the founder of IPOB? Now, let's see. Who is the founder of IPOB? This is the question we have asked the Google. Who is the founder of IPOB? So, the Google said, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, was founded in 2012 by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who also served as the group's longtime leader. Uchemefo was also heavily involved in the formation of the group, serving as its deputy leader. Nke from Google. Emeke, where are you? Even Uchemefo Rezo no way banyekwalu there as a deputy leader. Okwa Google nke abozikwe from company's house. But we did not see Emeke Siri. We did not see Emeke Siri. You see? Unbelievable. So when you hear them carrying this nonsense propaganda, just forget it. Forget it. We have defeated them. We have completely emasculated them. They can't do anything. They are going nowhere. They are done and dusted. We defeated them a long time ago. We defeated them in 2021. We defeated them in 2022. We defeated them in 2023. And we are still defeating them in 2026. Oh, yes. Now, before we conclude, before I open the line, let me play you what our angels have said. All the very, very, very necessary, very, very important for us to pay very, very good attention and listen to our angels. Now, I'm going to say something before showing you our angels, of course, broadcast, because it was heavy. It was heavy today. Done today, 21st of June, 2026. Now, we were live day before yesterday and were attacked. We came live. We didn't even spend more than 20, up to 20 or more than 20 minutes, and we were attacked. All of a sudden, the live switched off. The broadcast was taken down. We couldn't broadcast anymore. We couldn't hear nothing. We didn't hear anything all of a sudden. And we were restricted. We were disabled. The live was disabled. I couldn't go live again. I couldn't go live until today. We were able to go live today. So when I began to make inquiry, they said I showed arms and all that. So because of that, I'm not going to play this video out. I'm not going to play the video out. I'm going to play it from the background and allow you to listen to the voice. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to combine the video, because the videos are about four of them, 4 different videos directly from our angels. So I'm going to combine the video and make it one video, then post it direct as a normal post on our channel, on our platform, Biafra Unite TV, so that you can be able to go and watch it as a posted video, not on a live broadcast, or else they're going to take down this live program and we'll get a worse ban, worse than what we received day before yesterday, because that was a warning. That was a warning. So now I'm sure I'm sure you know what I'm saying, because you were here when we started that very program a day before yesterday, when I first of all showed where a fighter helicopter of a foreign army landed in Sambisa Forest, and where the soldiers, the foreign soldiers, the white soldiers, were exchanging pleasantry with Boko Haram terrorists. You people saw it, and they didn't even last up to 20 minutes of that broadcast. They shut down the program, deleted the broadcast, and banned us from going live. So we cannot make that mistake again. So now let us listen to our angels, and after this I will combine the whole video and post it directly.
Morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on your location, where you are watching this or hearing this information. June 20th, 2026. This information is coming from Anambra, from the office of Major General Ubuebini Butuzo, under the leadership of the Chief of Armed Forces in Biafra Nation.
Do bear with us, the network is down.
General Igwe Butuzo. Official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning to all those sabotaging the IPOB code of conduct. The Eastern Security Network, ESN, is watching with serious concern as some people are trying to destroy the IPOB code of conduct and challenging the authority of our supreme leader, Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB code of conduct is our constitution. It clearly says that only the supreme leader has the power to appoint, suspend, dismiss, dissolve any principal officer. Anything the dissolved third administration is saying or doing now is null and avoid. It has no effect. IPOB is not Nigeria. IPOB is not like Nigeria, where people ignore rules and grab power. Anyhow, in IPOB, rules are rules. Commands are controlled. And very important, authority comes only from the supreme leader. We are under one command. We are under one command, and the supreme authority of Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that authority is set in stone until only he says otherwise. No subordinate or dissolve group can suspend or challenge the office that created them. A sacrifice that must not be forgotten. When nobody cared about our people, when do Mazin Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB.
Do bear with us because of the break.
ESN. It is because of this courage that our land has fared better than most places under Fulani attacks.
The network is too slow, but
for any human being to choose this time to attack this dignity of his office is a sacrilege that will never be forgiven. Those who dream they can remove or insult his office with useless statements must be smoking drugs along with their political masters like Chukwu Soludo, who is their chief sponsor. Warning to saboteurs. At this dangerous time, when our people are facing attacks and killings, internal sabotage will not be tolerated. The Eastern Security Network stands 100%. The supreme leader and the code of conduct. We advise journalists and media houses to read the IPOB code of conduct before publishing any on this matter. Discipline is non-negotiable. Loyalty is not negotiable. The code of conduct is not negotiable. Issued by Eastern Security Network, ESN, command headquarters. Biafrans, you people have had this information from the Triple General, Igwe Butuzo. Very soon, you will hear from General Gentle. Good day, and God bless you.
All right, let's get to the next video. We have, of course, network issues, but we are going to manage. We'll manage. Remember, I told you that you're going to watch the video itself, but I'm going to post it like a normal post on our channel. Please pay attention as I play the second video.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location and your time zone. This is Nze Agi Biafra. I'm speaking direct from the office of Major General under the command of Biafra Chief of Armed Forces in the person General Igwe Butuzo, under the leadership of our spring leader Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today being 21st of June 2026, being Sunday in Biafra land, Eke Market Day. I'm here to bring official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. A strong warning to all those sabotaging the IPOB Code of Conduct. The Eastern Security Network, ESN, is watching with a serious concern as some people are trying to destroy the IPOB Code of Conduct and challenge the authority of our spring leader, Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB Code of Conduct is our constitution. It is clearly said that only the spring leader has the power to appoint or suspend, dismiss or dissolve any principal officer. Anything the dissolved administration is saying or doing now is null and void. It has no effect in Biafra land. IPOB is not like Nigeria, where everybody ignore the rules and they grab power anyhow. IPOB rules are rules. Command and control are very important. Authorities come only from the spring leader. We are under one command, and the spring authority of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that authority stands in stone. No one else. Until only him he says otherwise. No subordinate or dissolved group can suspend or challenge the office that created them. A sacrifice that must not be forgotten. When nobody cared about our people, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB and the great ESN. It is because of his courage that our people and our land has fared better than most places under Fulani's attack. For any human being to choose this time to attack the indignity of his office is a sacrilege that will never be forgiven. Those who dream they can remove or insult his office with useless statements must smoking drugs, along with those politicians, those their politician masters like Chukwu Soludo, who is their chief sponsor. Warning to saboteurs at this dangerous time when our people are facing attacks and killing, intentional sabotage will not be tolerated, will not be tolerated. The Eastern Security Network stand 100% gidigba with the spring leader and the code of conduct. We advise each of you, journalists and the media houses, to read the IPOB code of conduct before publishing anything on this matter. Discipline is not negotiable. Loyalty is not negotiable. The code of conduct is not negotiable. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you, lovers of freedom all over the world. Thank you to the President of the United States of America in the name of President Donald J. Trump. Thank you to Israel Prime Minister in the person of Benjamin Netanyahu. Thank you to our spring leader. Long live to everyone that believes in our spring leader order. Thank you.
And I want you to understand that I have 4 videos here. And these videos are coming from 4 different top commanders in the Biafra Liberation Army. Somebody made a comment, why are they not answering ESN? Why are they not answering BLA? As if no Bafaka and Ekumakia here. They are addressing Mazinam Dekano and the criminals who have been sacked from the struggle, from DOS. And Mazinam Dekano formed ESN. We are the ones that made them BLA because government was formed and the government decided that it is not wise for government to operate with the name of a mere security vigilante. And then the government decided to change the name from ESN to BLA. But there is nothing changed. It is the same people, the same personnel, nothing changed. It's just the name. So when they are addressing Mazinam Dekano, they will address Mazinam Dekano with the name that Mazinam Dekano knows. You must understand this. They will address Mazinam Dekano with the name that Mazinam Dekano gave them from beginning. That is where they come from. Are you paying attention? I have said it time without number that nothing changed. The personality, the personnel, nothing changed. I have said it time without number. This is not the first time I've been saying it right from origin. You understand? So they remain the same year. There is nobody who just come yesterday. Nobody came yesterday. It's still the same commanders, the same personnel, the same people. Nothing changed. So you must get that very, very clear. Okay? Yes, so it's the same thing, nothing changed. And if you call them ESN, you have never made any mistake. There is no mistake whatsoever. There is no offense, no crime. So let's proceed. These very speeches are from 4 different top commanders with their armies. It's quite unfortunate because of the Koko Mahabu Chanaka. It's impossible for me to open the screen for the main video, for the real video to play, which I have promised I'm going to post the real video as a normal post on our YouTube channel after the broadcast. Probably I'll do that in the morning. But because of the things Habunaka is not allowed to be shown on a live broadcast. These are YouTube rules and regulation, and you can't violate it. If you violate it, they will take this program down and they will give us ban. That is the rule. So let me play the 3rd video and the last one. Then I will show you one more thing, and I'll open the line for our people to make their contributions.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Depending your time and your location. My name is Amadou Chukwu Angus, aka Don UC. Today, date is 20th of June, 2026. Today is Nkwo Market Day in Biafra land. I'm here to pass a strong message from the office of Major General B44, the commander in charge of Owerri Zone, under the leadership of Triple General Ibe Butuzo. This is official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning to
Do bear with us.
those
Talk is bad.
that sabotaging the IPOB code of conduct. The Eastern Security Network, ESN, is warning with serious concern as some people are trying to destroy the IPOB code of conduct and challenge the authority of our supreme leader, Oyenduma Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB code of conduct is our institution. It clearly says that only he, supreme leader, has the power to appoint and suspend, dismiss, or dissolve any principal officer. Whatever then dissolve, third administration is saying or doing is not avoid. It has no effect. IPOB is not Nigeria, where people ignore rules and grab power anyhow. In IPOB, rules are rules. Command and control are very important. Authority comes only from the supreme leader. We are under one command and supreme authority of Oyenduma Nnamdi Kanu. That authority is set and strong until only he says otherwise. No subordinate or dissolved group can suspend or challenge the office that creates them. A sacrifice that must not be forgotten. When nobody cares about our people, Oyenduma Nnamdi Kanu form IPOB and create ESL. It is because of his courage that our land has far better than most places under Fulani attack. For any human being to choose this time to attack the dignity of his office, it is a sacrilege that will never be forgiven. Those who dream they can remove or insult his office with useless statement must be smoke drop, along with their political master, like Chukwuma Soludo, who is their chief sponsor. Warning to saboteurs: at this dangerous time, when our people are facing attack and killing, internal sabotage will not be tolerated. The Eastern Security Network stands 100% with the supreme leader and the code of conduct.
Yes.
We advise journalists and media houses to read the IPOB code of conduct before publishing any on this matter. Discipline is not negotiable. Loyalty is not negotiable. The code of conduct is not negotiable. Signed by Eastern Security Network. This information is from the office of Major General B44. You will still hear from many Major General in the person of Major General Dentu de Yahoo. You will still hear from many commanders in the person of OI Emilion, aka I Pencil. The Triple General must all hail Biafra.
All right. The last one will be played now, and then I'll show you the last video before we open the line. Please pay attention and bear with us because the network is very, very slow. We are just managing it. Now, this is coming from the office of Commander Chukwu Di Ya, and we are going to hear from the Biafra spokesperson. Pay attention, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending your time zone and the location. My names are Onyedikachi Ogori, aka Angel Makeup. Today's date is 20th of June, 2026. This information is coming to you from the office of Major General Gento, under the leadership of General Igwe Butozo, the Chief of Armed Forces of Biafra Nation, Okigwe Senatorial Zone. Official statements from the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Strong warning to all those sabotaging the IPOB Code of Conduct. The Eastern Security Network is watching with serious concern as some people are trying to destroy the IPOB Code of Conduct and challenge the authority of our Supreme Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The IPOB Code of Conduct is our constitution. It clearly says that only the Supreme Leader has the power to appoint, suspend, dismiss, or dissolve any principal officer. Anything the dissolved third administration is saying or doing now is null and void. It has no effect. IPOB is not like Nigeria, where people ignore rules and grab power anyhow. In IPOB, rules are rules. Commands and control are very important. Authority comes only from the Supreme Leader. We are under one command, and the supreme authority of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That authority is set in stone until only he says otherwise. No subordinate or dissolved group can suspend or challenge the office that created them. A sacrifice that must not be forgotten. When nobody cared about our people, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed IPOB and he created ESN. It is because of his courage that our land has fared better than most places under Fulani attack. For any human being to choose this time to attack the dignity of his office is a sacrilege that will never be forgiven. Those who dream they can remove or insult his office with useless statements must be smoking drugs along with their political masters, like Chukwu Soludo, who is their chief sponsor. Warning to all saboteurs. At this dangerous time, when our people are facing attacks and killings, internal sabotage will not be tolerated. The Eastern Security Network stands 100% with the Supreme Leader and the Code of Conduct. We advise journalists and the media houses to read the IPOB Code of Conduct before publishing anything on this matter, issued by Eastern Security Network, ESN, Command Headquarters. I believe by now you people have heard the full information. Very soon you will hear from Major General Chukwu Di Ya. Thank you and God bless you.
He say, bless you too, Chukwu Kikabiama. Before I play the other video, I want to remind us, I was on live program just a couple of days ago while I was exposing one criminal called Ebekwense Ariakaria, a member of DOS, who has been working hand in hand with Nigeria government and Igbo governors, with ex-DOS members, of course, sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, sabotaging Biafra, where he sent a very serious and panic message. He sent very serious message to his paymasters that they have withdrawn ESN from Biafra land. He was telling his masters, his paymasters, that they have done the job in which they were sent to do by making sure that they have withdrawn ESN from Biafra territory, that they are no longer there. Many of you thought he was just saying because they are not getting funds. But no. Please let me know if my voice is coming out, please. Very, very important. Let me know if my voice is coming out, please. So many of you thought differently. But it was a message that Ebekwense through the DOS, ex-DOS, through Ebekwense, sent to their paymasters that they have done their job, that they have withdrawn ESN from Biafra territory, so that their boys, Fulani terrorists, can now invade, can now come in. That was a serious message that Ebekwense sent, that DOS, ex-DOS members sent through Ebekwense. So I made a comment that day that in coming days, that BLA will come out to debunk that, even though I have debunked it, but their voice will be more higher, more tougher, and more serious, and we send more serious message to their paymasters that they are telling that they have quenched or withdrawn the ESN in our bushes. And today we have it. So, and I'm very, very happy that they have come out. They didn't just send the voice note, but they made videos from different commands. It cannot be better than this. It cannot be better than this. They made videos from different commands across Biafra land, from different top commanders and their armies, which I'm going to be publishing the video moving forward. So it is very, very serious thing, and I'm very, very happy to have received this very video, to have received this very message. I am very, very happy, and this video will send a shock wave. It's going to send shock wave to their paymasters and to the criminals in the ex and sacked DOS members, that men are gallant, men are still available, men are still around, including the idiot called Udele, the idiot called Chukwu Fuebu, the idiot called Chibuze Guato, the idiot called Nneka Chimezie, the idiot called Jovica, and their criminal gangsters, their criminal element. This video is going to send a shock wave to all of them. It's going to send a shock wave to all of them, for them to understand that men they, and there is no shaking. They're going to see the video moving forward. I want to thank our men. I want to thank them very, very well, our gallant men, because it's not easy. After all the attacks, after all the sabotage, they still stand gallantly. Now, if these videos, if men, this video, when you watch it, is going to remind you of how we started. This video will remind you. You are going to see men the way they used to be. And then you know that nothing do Biafra. You know that Biafra is a spirit. No matter how you fight it, it will continue to germinate. I'm telling you. So let me now bring the video of course, this stupid woman, the vile woman called Uchechi Okukano. We are going to end with, because I want to send her the last message. Yes, I want to send her the last message before opening the line. So Uchechi, I stop calling you Uchechi Kano because you have no dignity, and there is no need to add that name Kano there. You are a shame to womanhood. You're a very big shame to womanhood. So, Uchechi, I want you now to see, I want to remind you who you used to be and where you come from. Uchechi, I want to remind you where you come from. Okay, mother, that now we know all your shenanigans, we know it. Uchechi, I want you to pay attention to this. This is when Uchechi was the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is when Uchechi was a Biafran, not just a Biafran, but a Biafra agitator. This is when Uchechi was supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the core as a wife, because your number one supporter in everything you do is your wife. Your number one supporter, your number one fan is your partner, your wife. You, as in the immediate, the direct person. But if that once your wife becomes an opposition in your life, you are finished. This is something every man must know. All men must know this. It is very, very important. If your wife, if you're a career man or you're a businessman, anything you are doing in life, once your wife, your partner becomes an opposition, you are finished. It will take only the grace of God for you to survive. It will take only the grace of God for you to succeed. When your wife becomes your opposition, that means you are going to spend the rest of your life with your own opposition instead of your own companion. It's like Peter Obi and Tinubu now living in one room, spending the rest of their lives together, and remain opposition, APC, and whatever party Peter Obi belongs. That is how it is. So when your wife becomes your opposition, you are finished. Unless you do the needful on time to get rid of your opposition in order for you to move forward. If you don't get rid of your opposition, maybe because of your children, you don't want your children to suffer, or you don't want them to be without their mother, or you don't want this and that, you now excuse. thereby living with your opposition in your house, in the same room, you are done and dusted. It's over for you. So your wife must be your number one fan. And this very video is when Uchechi was one of them. This is when Uchechi was one of them, one of the number one fan of every wife to her husband. Pay attention to this. I want you to use this video now to connect the dot with the way Uchechi now is challenging the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. With the last, of course, the last program, the first program we played from Uchechi, which was her live broadcast yesterday. Watch this, please.
Do you show him pictures? What do you do?
Yes, before the invasion, we would, be on. We're doing WhatsApp, Skype, video call, and so he knows him. And now that he's not even, we don't know where he is, if he's alive or dead. He goes sometimes. He says "Daddy," and that kills me more because I don't know what to say to him.
Was there any feeling at the time that what he was doing could be...
Did you see Uchechi? Now listen to this question.
Dangerous, but also quite possibly he was doing...
Because I don't know what to say to him.
Was there any feeling at the time that what he was doing could be dangerous, but also quite possibly illegal and would put him in the radar of the government?
What makes it illegal?
If you call for the breakup of the state, then that could be seen as treasonous.
Why? Why should I be treasonous? One, asking for self-determination. How is that a crime? It's not a crime.
What do you say?
Did you get that? That was when Uchechi was with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Compared with Uchechi of today, that now challenges the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Eba wake ya no malo, ebe mmili si weba no pi ogbagro. Eba ke ya no malo onye egoro ego, onye rijugoro onu, onye liwagoro onu, because nwa liamu ebuni. Ijiri ibi ya ụgwọ. Liamu ebuni ji ibi ya ụgwọ. That is life for everybody. I'm going to share the link to the studio in the comment section. Why of course, the line is open. For those of you who would want to make comment, you are highly welcome to make your comment right now. The line is open. You can call the number, our official Biafra Unite WhatsApp number, in order to make your contribution. The link is now in the comment section. If you want to share, if you want to join me in the studio, click the link. You don't have to do much. Only click the link and follow the instruction. Just in one click, you will get yourself in the studio. And then if you want to call on WhatsApp, the number is there for you on the screen. You can see the number on the screen. Please call right now. We have just 18 more minutes. 18, not even 18, we have 15 minutes to receive calls, and then we'll call it a day. I don't want this to get to 3 hours. We're already on 2 hours, 43 minutes. So we now have 15 more minutes to go, and then we'll call it a day. So the number is opened. If you want to make your comment, kindly call me now. Please do not wait, or else we will shut down the program. We don't have to wait because of our time. We don't have to wait because of our time. We are going to shut down as soon as possible. Let us see. Let's see this. Let's see this.
ụmụ Igbo niile ife na-emenụ na ndị Igbo tụmadụ na Nnewi o nwere nwata nwoke amọnkochawo anyị eji ọzọ ewere ụmụ ofeke jibe ọzọ ife niile si na ha jiri ọzọ na Nnewi nnake nwanne bụ jiri ọzọ ezigbo ọzọ na Nnewi ndị ọzọ ọgụgụnụ ndị na-eme arụ tụmadụ o nwere otu nwata nwoke nwebe osi igwe nke si na-ebo na-ejiri ọzọ.
Somebody said he cannot find the link. Check the link below your comment. The link is below your comment. You can click the link and join. The link is below your comment. The link is below your comment. I just posted it now in the comment section.
Madam Ebrim Momo, young what Makadasina, even is in Poro, Aga. What a moka Neko, Eziko, Onaza, Bafos, Eze Icolo, Icolo. We're gonna want a moka. Nana Yochi, Bodim, na Chukwu Di Ya, Chukwu Ikambanewi, Bunyeriego, Golo, the Gotarian Umpoko. Yabo, where will they go? Biafra. Where do they go? Do you? Yake Metabaro. What are there? Anabo Ezikolo, Tine, Dinozo. We be the Queba, you should say. We be the Kiva more, you fool, Meadow. I will ask it. If when we Ogono Bataro, Ojiapo, Afofeke, Chibe Yozo. Afofeke, Chibe Yozo. What a moka anabo Ezikolo. Akamogeli kobo. Akamogeli. Ebo ekwo basara Nnamdi Kanu. Ebo ekwo Nnamdi Kanu. Na Nnamdi Kanu kwesịrị kapote. Kato yenga 100 and something years. Nenezie ife akamogeli ofeke. Yala amoke mwebo si. Ofeke kobo. Oti hozo. Onye rụwa na kobo. Ife ọ na-eme arụ ka ọ na-eme na Nnewi. Wee na-ebute Nnewi afọ ọjọọ. Ebere m onye na nna ya ochie wu mmụọ ekwu. Onye ọnwa onye Igbo ma onye na-akpọ mmụọ ekwu. Mmụọ ekwu ahụ bụ nke ahụ Chukwu Ikemba Nnewi bunyere ego ka onye karịa ngwa ọgụ ewelu.
Now, while I play this video, I'm going to play it briefly, but we'll continue to play this video because this is the reason why we are playing that promoter, that show promoter song. I had information, I have an information which after everything, if they send me what I'm asking for, I have an information that this idiot called Kerafaya, the Raska, the Raska boy in South Africa. What's the name? Chibuze Guato. I heard that Chibuze Guato is the same family with this man and Joy Bokwe. That was nke gbawalum isi. Anorum na Chibuze Egu. Amahụ why in this Nnewi ji na hide these people. Why in this Nnewi? Because many of them are listening to this program. Why are you people hiding these evil people? Wale my befasi malo their family. Anorum na Chibuze Egu ato bu the same family with na ma Chibuze Egu ato mamole anafo bu funno funna with Joy Bokwe. This is what I had. This is what I had. Oh wow. Wadiegu. Maaziobi, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans. Unmute yourself.
The Nangwa.
Watching okay.
Biafra United. Happy Father's Day and a good afternoon from my side.
Good afternoon, watching okay. Longest time.
Now we day here now. We day. Okoto karere so na afu eji gbagwasi onye ocha fu onye ala kore gotara. Ihe ka onye ulo ala agboko ala ha chu oke.
Cha.
Mana na we day here gotara. Na we day here. Ma ụmụaja na-ekelekwe m onye ọbụla biko nke onye chiri ya zere enweghị m ọtụtụ okwu mana enwere ajụjụ somebody jụrụ na comment section na this program ọ sịrị na amansi uche ga-erute that place because anyị burugo ụzọ na-amọkwa mmiri maka ozuzo ya because of this type of question ọ na-ajụ kịta anyị ghọtara because anyị nọ nwa anyị bụ ụzọ mara ihe ga-eme echi ọ ya ka anyị ji bụrụ nwa aja anyị mana anyị na-achụ ihe ụwa n'ike ị na-aghọtara okwu m so ihe nji were kwu ihe a bụ due to the thing na-aga on kịta so ajụjụ ọ jụrụ bụ ọ sị ka ezi ihe a na-akọ so ọ pụtaziri na etu a ndị adụtazi kịta na-ekwu ESN ka ezi maka BLA ka ezi maka Biafra Liberation Army so enwezi Biafra Liberation Army na ọzi ESN.
Emelu me address now. I addressed it.
Okay. That's very good. Because he had the buy got to have here game can happen. Here I job freedom. And I because of cool. Overall, be like I got by freedom. So bad.
That is not even the. That is the. Sorry to cut you short. That is not the problem. The thing there is this. This is how I addressed it. They were addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed Eastern Security Network. The reason why I work for BLA because I formed Biafra Republic government in exile. And the government cannot operate with a mere vigilante as a name. ESN, Eastern Security Network, is a vigilante group. And the government cannot operate with vigilante. This is the sole reason why it was changed to BLA, which means Biafra Liberation Army. We did it. So the name is not a problem. The original name, as it was formed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was ESN. And when they want to address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have to address him with the name that he knows, the name that he understands. So ESN is never a problem because the personnel remain the same. There is no changes. Nothing changed. Dalo.
Which means all name of the barrack can change because some places had to change the barrack. I know the person who made the barrack, he will put there another person in that place.
Yes.
So meaning now the soldiers in that barrack now but another soldiers have new this thing.
No.
Because so many my daughter barrack came over na zoo, my different barrack. Sometimes I don't know change somebody made something near the barrack. At that place. So how come can they buy a wire of me because some people will say okay, which means now I got to see here and they got
that.
I'm able to enjoyable. The voice Hannah no voice in that Hannah no wanna be they can enjoy makeup.
Exactly.
AI.
The video I will release the video after this, maybe in the morning.
And the gentle voice, I am a gentle voice. AI. So I have to hear that I'm moto here freedom. So so the second sorry I got me book too much. The second I told me because this is why I am in America. And I go so base. It's a mass no so I go mba ọ bụrụ ihe am ihe abụrụ ihe am because ihe a babago egwu nchekasị anyị ghọtara ihe abụrụ ihe am
ke ikwu ekwu gbuo ya nkenke ke ikwu ekwu
question ka m na-ajụ ịghọtara because enwere ike akọwara m ọfụma ka ọ bụ nọọsụ na-ahụ maka ndị ihe na ndị isi na ya bụ ndị na-asụkọ ndị ihe na ndị na-apụzi na ihe ọ bụrụ ihe ọ na-arụ
amaghị m gbasara Ngozi last time m chekiri ife mmabụ caregiver ka ọ bụ caregiver so I don't know
caregiver which means ọ na-elekọta ndị ahụ ndị isi adịghị mma ọ bụghị ndị ahụ adịghị ndị ahụ adịghị ụlọ ọgwụ nke ha dị iche ihe Ngozi bụ dọkịta ndị isi akpakọchaghị ọnụ so ihe ji were ekwu ihe ahụ biko isi uche iche a o nidiri enyemaka ịghọtara na nwata na ọkwa nwanne ikwuri ebe anyị si na onye ara ihere anaghị eme na ụmụnne ka ihere na-eme ịghọtara ebe anyị nwere somebody dị qualified nọ na America na-ahụ maka ndị isi akpakọghị ọnụ ọ ga-abụ a great joy ịghọtara enweta ekọneti eto Ngozi ọra bụ eze ka amasị a ga-enye ya ọgwụ a ọ na-enye ndị na-ese ịghọtara
mbọsị nta ka anyị chọọ na Owerri achọghị nka this time bụ 3 hours
biko sorry finally biko ka anyị kọ n'ubi onye anyị bịara finally biko eji m aha Chukwu Okike abịa ama this new DOS number 4 eji m aha Chukwu Okike abịa ma ọ bụrụ na ha na-ege ntị ma ọ bụrụ na ha ga-ege ntị leta ha emekatakwana reply ya disi ụmụ chiwawa juru na akọrọbish.
No, they can't. They don't have that.
Emekatakwana because this ọrụ anyị arụchago dịka isi egwu arụchagoro ọrụ 2021 2022 anyị nyego na ha vote of no confidence. They should go back to all those videos. anyị nyego these people vote of no confidence. So ihe anyị chọrọ onye na-anụ from them bụ the action ihe ha chọrọ ihe ha na-arụrụ anyị ma ọ bụ ihe ha chọrọ ka anyị mere ha asị ndị anyị họrọ ọrụ lee enyemaka ha need from us then let us know mana ọ bụrụ ihe gbasara ụmụ chiwawa ha hapụ anyị ji nri ha na-eri ịghọta ha anyị wụpụrụ ha nri ha ha na-ata detin na-ebe ka chachachacha ihe so nwaanyị a nwere this type of voice were nọrọ since how many years die nọ na detention ya nwere this type of loud voice like this. Something wrong somewhere. My brother Jisike and Jisike.
Dalori na mazi.
Ya malogin. Jisike. Chukwu Di Ya mabalu na Jisike. Obiata na onye ọwụla mba na we dey here.
Sure. Dalo. All right. Biko Mazi Joseph. Biko 2 minutes. Unmute yourself. 2 minutes.
Yeah, one them work. Ọdara nwa gị na-edere gị nwanne m.
Dekwalụ Chukwu.
Achọrọ m ịkụzi ajụ gị ụnyaahụ anyị na-ekege gị anọkọta dị tii na kọtụ ama m ihe o jiri kọtụ anụghọzi m maka ihe again.
Ekwugo m ya already now. Onwe video nji wee bido that program. Ị na n'ife m na-ekwu?
I can't hear you.
I believe my voice is coming out. I believe strongly my voice is coming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Nwa Chineke na n'ife m na-ekwu?
Can't hear this boy again.
Shame.
Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for the love and the support. So, my beautiful people, today I have a quick one to share with you. What does the normally say shall never end. Listen, this is Progress the Analyst, and here I keep you updated. So, my beautiful family, today we are hearing from Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze and her cabinet members towards the upgoing issues with the Reverend Sister. You know, this is why we've not heard from Dr. Ngozi Oraboeze, neither the cabinet members. So today we are hearing their own side of the story. Now,
Wow, ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma ụmụ aja na ụmụ ike nji aba. Gịnị? Unu ewekwana iwe na dis criminal sa ntinye batara ebe a nọ ikuku na onye finishiri nọ ama m ife kpatara o ji wee ha ji wee zuzupụta. Number one, oh, I need them this all these criminals ebata here. I need them at all. So unu nukuti ife fele delefa na ọmụ nwa wa ada mmụọ chee na ka anyị wepụ ha wepụta ọzọ because onwela mgbe mkpọrọfa oku and mgbe ọ na mkpọrọfa fa ya aza mana for now anyị akpa anyị aza anyị mana before anything o nwere ife nchọrọ igosi unu unu ewekwana iwe na ntinyere unu na ọnọdụ ka m o tinyere unu na ọchịchịrị etinye m unu na ọchịchị ụmụ ike nji aba unu ewe n'iwe kama nọ ihe a ọwụkwa na o nwere onye nwere ife oyi ekwu na program ikuku na ị nwere ike ịkpọ ihe nji wee wepụta dis woman ama na oge ọnụ na na-asị ada kedu ife iji awa oge ọnwụ na iwepụta dis woman a na-akpọ mma agha because na this mma agha wee confuse the woman or a liar and ife na-enwe m iwe when somebody mgbe ọnwụna mmadụ na-atụ asị ọ na-eji afa Chineke were atụ asị ọ na-ewe m iwe. This woman a na-akpọ mma agha ji afa Chineke were atụ asị and ọkwana ya ka oji ya oye ezi na-akọ ya eri like this. Ịnụ ma bosi a last week ka m mere program wee kwuo about this mma agha wee wepụta ya ebe ọ na-evukwa amụma Abuja na-ebu amụma Abuja ọgụ ya ada na Yoruba ọgụ ya ada wee na-asị ekpọtọfụ nke na-eme na be nna gị n'Imo steeti ya kwugodu na ọ na a na-egosi ihe nke na-eme na very dark man gosi ihe nke na-eme na nke a gosi ihe nke kwani na terrorist na-eterrorize Imo steeti be nne ya o were na ya n'ezie na anya ife o bịara kwuo ebe a just geenụ ntị weenụ ntị unu mele oche.
Imo State is the highest land in Igbo land. That strangers will come from north to come and drag Imo State with Imo people. That Imo State should stop people of doing a shower. That God say, Ichoweba na ba shower be Imo State. A woman came out. She even called me in her shrine. She said she is driving me like bicycle. She was running mad up and down. She even accused me of sleeping with her sister, which I told her that God will expose her, that I'm not the one that will expose her. It did not reach 3 days, I cried. The people that used to sleep with her as woman to woman, they brought out her chats, everything to expose her. I told her that her war will come from her house. The mother, the father, the sister, everybody started exposing her. People said I should forgive. But when she called me in that her shrine that even her gods hate her. The gods that she was calling, all of them hate her. They even left the shrine for her. Had it been she called me there and I died, people would have clapped for her that she is powerful. But when she was doing that, I entered 100 days to teach her a small lesson. But because she happened to be an Igbo woman and I like her. I like all my Igbo people. I decided to withdraw my anger. Other women have come up. This is how J-Pack called me on phone, asked me some question, I answer. J-Pack started making video that God have pursued me inside the bush. I nearly destroy him, but I realized that I am not meant to destroy my own. I forgive J-Pack. I told J-Pack, the thing you are doing is coming after you. Leave me alone, because if you are pursuing me, you will have problem. Even the person J-Pack was fighting for, because I give people herb and they will get their freedom. I tell them what is wrong with them and give them solution. Because I was not paying J-Pack the way that man bought him.
All right, my country people. Let's gather and pray for him.
Fight me to see if I will go inside.
Nothing will happen to him.
I look at him. War in Olo, and it will happen for 16 good years. That the reason why is because God say that Imo State is the highest land.
Now, war in Olo. War in Olo. Because now, na war I don't know. Una war bịara n'ọrụ because of na agwara m ya si ya na ọ na-ebu amụma mana nke dị na-ama be nne ya ahụ na ahụ ya ya gwa kene Chineke ka o mepee ya anya ka ọ fụ na nsogbu ụdị ezigbote nsogbu ụdị nsogbu karịrị nsogbu ọ dị ọ ife ngwali ya o wee wepụtazie war in ọlụ ụmụ ike nji aba echi niile ka anyị je gogodo uche echi ntị because na menwa egebeghị ntị o na nke a wụdachi na sinsi njiri foto ụwa nọrọ na disi njem a nọ na ya ama na uche echi nwere ike ikwu okwu like this adụkwa supplies o amadu na uche echi nwere okpokpo voice nna ihe a were ya nke amaghị na-esi eme ọ na-agbọzi ka nkịta nya nke a bara ya ụmị ọkpụkpụ you see o nwere ife mmadụ amarọ ịmụ ife na-eme like this anyị na-achị anyị na-asị ọ gịnị na-eme anyị na-ene anya na-echeki then uche echi ya apụta like this ọ na-akparị awarida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu just because na awarida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gbara nkịtị ọ naghị ekwu okwu uche echi wee chee n'otu ahụ nke ọ dị ọwụla otu ọ dị ọwụla otu ọ dị now decision emego upon na fa hijack go IPOB document the same thing ka oge nkele mere plan by uti Ngozi Olabeze because them plan they have plan on ya because the reason nje say na ha plan on ya uti Ngozi Olabeze wo owu na Ngozi Olabeze enwere idea that na our leader Maazị Nnamdi na hijack owu no nwere idea n'oge nkele hijackle document hijackle brigi document Ngozi Olabeze eyelehe emepe eyelehe je mepe USBG oyele je legistia Ngozi Olabeze mere because ọ malago that no nwere ife onwelo ebe o ya no the only place o nwere ike nọ ya we register USBG organization ahụ register you see because someone na oge nkele hijack go brigade the sentence shows you that na DOS a wise DOS a wise afa na-ekwu na ebe o na the reason why the sentence and onye lụrụ nke the same group lụrụ nke awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu lụkwukwala nke brigi the same group and up to today I will show you people something. Because Biafra angels woputara something very important. Ha chanine kuloku. Had a 4 group kuloku, different group kuloku. And if one man, a man a man who man. Oh, if man, a man na man, woman, a man who kugidiba. No shaking, no matter the challenges or challenges. No one is not here. Umunne ya sawa ya dande banande gedeji gba yoku na handful we de na moto. Buy moto na ma we ma de na ma bia because ikuku na bia life. Nwo nse kan zu ike. Se kan zu ike. Mana o mesigo po. Nsi ka mwa wa ada bia ka mechie. Denu echi niile. Although the problem I will na our angels. Ihe ma ha wepụtara ha dịghị mma ije bịa na YouTube. YouTube nwere ike iko ya egosi enwere ike ikuchi YouTube because na men bidoro n'ọkpa nyigide alụ wee ruo na ntutu. So igosie mbụ gosie ịbụọ gosie ịtọ gosie no 4 group anyị enwe nsogbu na destiny. So echi niile emeji mobile phone mu wele gosi unu ka unu fu men mana o nwere group ọzọ kwa mfukwala ewepụtakwala asịkwa na bawo is ESN group ahụ amen ka njụọ na-ese ka mmala m ebe ndị group a birongolo ame ka nyocha n'anụ mala ebe group a si because this group a nwere ife dị supplies na ya uche na mma egosi unu kịta then ebe mma egosi unu mụnwa ya ekwu okwu I no go talk o mgbe mma talk o nwanne echi niile mma abịa na the first group amara m ndị dị ife a na anya kabasi achụ ndị Fulani n'ime ọrịa ịma na aya enwene anya this group amam group ọbasị na ba ESN makara ndị ya ESN kịta ya awụ aja na-enufa aya na-awụ aja ndị ESN ji awụ aja cherenụ ka unu gee ifufe na-ekwu. So onye ọ na kwesịrị ịdị very very careful.
Double. After all good. We are looking for Fulani inside this bush.
They are looking for Fulani.
We must get them.
Inside the bush.
They're
inside the bush.
The message last night that the Fulani came to disturb our people here. We must get them. We must get them.
That's now ESN na-achọ Fulani. ESN mmadụ 1 2 3 4 5 6 mmadụ 6. Ama m ndị ahụ. So nke ahụ first ESN ama m ndị a na-achọ Fulani n'ime ọbịa na n'ime ọbịa ebe ba na-achọ Fulani n'ime ilulo ka ba na-achọ Fulani n'ime ilulo open destiny ka ba na-eje achọla anyị Fulani. Mahụ ndị ahụ mana ama na Biafra angels eji ha dị ụdị iberibe a then ka ngosikwa m na another group because ọ na-apụtara na confusion onye ka m eji were gwa our DHOD ya abịa gwa anyị ndị ba na-alụ anyị amara then anyị na-eme anyị amara ihe anyị na-eme ọgwụsịa ya abịa gwa anyị ndị ba na-alụ na anything ọwụna gafere ndị anyị maara na amara ọsọ abakpọma Also, I've got ESN after all ESN come out. I will away. Nekwa na another group. So group and well a good big question. Oh, this group and naketa achi gosi unu. Well a good question. Oh, which mumwa wa dandem banande I like it. Kabia Zamia. Hello. Huh? Unu gụ na-apụta o nwere ife nkala igosi ike eche ngosicha kpọzie nna m nwee ndidi o nwere ife m chọrọ igosi nee n'anya ka m wepụtakwala ụnụ anọda grupu maka na mmadụ grupu mmadụ ịnọ makwa m ihe na-eme ebe ahụ ezi nke m elemuvu ọ gịnị kwada nke a adịgoro kwazie n'ụlọ nke anyị tinye nke n'elu this one ama m ihe kpatara ihe eji iche nọ otu si dowe ya otu aka m chọrọ isi dowe ya okay ka m weta ya ona n'elu fa chenu ka m tinye volume achọrọ m ka ụnụ ghọta no I wepụ nnọọ volume because ha tinyere achọrọ m ka ụnụ fụ achọrọ m ka unu mepe anya n'ife a nnachi igosi unu na ọwụ na unu n'anya these people na-enu okpu ngozi ala bụ eze ebe a onye a ama na ụnụ na-afụ ihe m na-egosi unu na-enu this guy na ebe a na-enu ya okpu ngozi ala bụ eze ka mmanụ nwere ka m esi mie ka unu fụ ya okpu ngozi ala bụ eze which na ainwa mana Eastern Security Network ma nke awadida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mere o ma nke ọbata obi emere o enwere disi okpu a ha anaghị ekpuye okpu a okpu ngozi ala bụ Gwolo Fulani onya ka m ji asị our Directorate of State our head of HOD Maazị Christ ihe asa anya gụ mmiri o rie aka na abọ n'anya ka a mara nke anyị na-aya mara nke anyị na-eso ọrụkwa na okweghị ụnụ omume kọntaktị ya na m nwawa ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ka m gwakwa m na ibe m gwara Simon ịkpa njọkụ ọnwụrụ ha na ụlọ amarọ ka unu ji esi họọ ya nwala nke wee eziokwu na nke wee ezi asị kpọọnụ m nwawa ada ndị gbuo ka m kọwatara m ụnụ na mụ na mmụọ aja n'Igbo si eje ana m etikpa ewehu na ọwụrụ mkpu ana m amakwa ọkwa mmiri maka ozuzo onwekwe grupu mma onwe grupu nnachi onwe grupu nna kọmando mana anya mmụọ nke mmụọ anyị Igbo jiri dee ebube ama mva ọkwa maka mgbe unu ya asụ na ụlọ ama ahụ ọkwa ya ka m ji ekwu is better na everything wụ ichi ha azụ na ndị agha anyị ma n'ọfa anyị mara na signature ha yuzuo nya because na ndị a n'ebe awụkwa ndị otu ngozi ala bụ Gwolo Fulani Biafra angel anaghị ekpu udu okpu a we don't know them ngozi ala bụ Gwolo Fulani can never give us they are criminal ha bịa ichela nke awụkwa ogbugbu ka awụcha mkpochafụ akpọkwa m mmiri na ọ na-ekwu ya ihe mmanwụ datara Biafra angel ma ọwụ ESNO ma ọwụ ESNO ọwụ Biafra Army o ọwụ Biafra Army o nke ọwụ na ụnụ kpọrọba nsogbu adụrọ mana anyị maba na anyị bụba na bafụta unu bụkwurube kaba pụtara unu bụrụba kaba pụtara and the kama pụtara onwekwe nke kpa okpu ngozi onwe nke kpa okpu ngozi ọla bụ gwolo Fulani onya ka njiri jụ ọbịakwe nke yi akwa red ọkwa ya ka njiri jụ ịmara uniform vakịta wụ brọdụ akaba aṅụ mara na ebe ka odike nke wụ brọdụ Chinasa nwa ekperima brọdụ Ngozi ọla bụ gwolo Fulani brọdụ akwa ya ka nsị ka nkwuo. Thank God na Chineke laftara these people ha were kpuru okpu Ngozi wee kpuru okpu
subject of personal interpretation. They are mistaken. Political appeal to the recent action and principal officers recite. It is our constitution, our guide, and the foundation upon which organizational discipline leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The Eastern Security Network, ESN, has watched with grave concern the recent actions of certain individuals who have chosen to undermine the IPOB Code of Conduct and to challenge the constitutional authority of the Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
Onwekwe nke kpọrọ Ngozi ọra bụ gwolo Fulani mana ibe ndị agwo juziri m anya wee okpu akpụ okpu abakpu okpu Ngozi ndị amị Ngozi okpu abakpu okpu ndị amị Ngozi ọkwa ebe a wee ebe m do ebe a wee ebe na-enye m nsogbu because onye ọ na-agburu m nnu onye ọ na-agburu ụmụnne m anya awụkwara m onye nche ọkwa my problem o ebe aka m nwere nsogbu ebe akwa ka m nwere nsogbu okpu abakpu
Onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, rated B, stated clear and without ambiguity. The IPOB Code of Conduct is the supreme governing instrument of the movement. It is our constitution, our guide, and the foundation upon which organizational discipline site exclusively are therefore IPOB find command and control. A sacrifice religion that will sustain or insult his office. Principal officers, actions of after God. Silence. Official statement from the Eastern Security Network, ES, undermine the IPOB Code of Conduct and they challenge the constitutional authority of the Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, rated B, stated clear and without ambiguity. The IPOB Code of Conduct is under that code, coordinator, administration, political appeal, and the Maazị Nnamdi attacks are chief sponsor. Wanting to sabotage at a time when our people continue to face insecurity and the internal threats. Internal acts
this okpu a kita this man kpu ebe a with so na ya kpuye had about 5 or 4 kpuyenu okpu aka nji maka ekwu so ọwụ na ba dị genuine n'ibe nkwulu wekwe n'iwe o ọwụ na ba dị ọgwụ eziokwu na ba na-akpa awarida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọrụkwaba na ha dị genuine n'ibe nkwulu iwe wekwere ebe na ọkwaba nwawa onye mere because o tene mvụbara and adụgo nta ya adị na-afụ ọnya ka m nwa ji wee uwe so be when iwe na aba nwawo ndo confuse munu ana m ekwukwe nke na-ekwusi ike wee wekwe n'iwe na aba nwa ka o si n'aka because ọwụ na be je kpulu okpu Ngozi eje meje kwube okpu Ngozi bakpu wibe ka osuru ya o confusion okpu Ngozi a wibe butele m di confusion So ọwụrụkwana na bado genuine mmekịta na ife mmemme disi akwụkwọ abagụrụ ebe a ka mma nọ malụ na ọwụ dị original ka ọwụ fake emeje nkịta je gee nke awa angels gụrụ ma na ọ dị senten ọwụ na ọ dị senten ka magụrụ mma so ọwụ na ọ dị senten ka magụrụ ịma na bawu genuine mara biko ibe mma agwa kọmanda na control this one kpufu n'okpu azị Ngozi Olabueze kpufu n'okpu Ngozi Olabueze ji wee gbuo ụmụ Igbo kpufu n'okpu Ngozi Olabueze ji wee gbuo ọchụ o ya evutela ụnụ bad luck o ya evutela ụnụ bad luck o anything ọwụ na si from Ngozi eji wee mara Ngozi Olabueze wopụ n'ihe na kampụ ụlọ o ya evutela ụnụ bad luck na Ngozi Olabueze mere alụ n'ala Igbo Ngozi Olabueze mere alụ o metere emete n'ala Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ ibe ọnwụ na mmetụtara Ngozi ibe ọnwụ na ejiri mara Ngozi ana m ayọ Biafra Eastern Security Network biko na ayọ Biafra Liberation kwuchi na ama na Biafra Liberation our angels eyeghe major mistake maka na ha ụmụ aja ha ji aja n'Igbo eje so biko ndị anyị akwa red anyị ama ndị ụnụwụ abịa nchọkwana ha ịma ndị ụnụwụ ọnwụ na ụnụ bịara ka ụnụ zọpụta n'Igbo biko wepụ na ife gbasara Ngozi Olabueze n'isi ụnụ bikos na achọkwara m ịgwụ na ajọ okwu kịta na imejibe nchụ ịgwụ na ajọ okwu ka nje nge code of conduct our angels gụrụ ọnwụ na o correspond ọnwụchi nke ụnụ gụrụ amara ndatụ na ụnụ niile nọ n'otu trak ọnwụ na o correspond na nke bagụrụ amara na ụnụ wụ fake mgbe ahụ onwe ibe mma agwazi ụnụ agwa m ụnụ anaghị m atụ egwu maka na ụnụ vu egbe o ana m atụ ndị vu egbe egwu cha na mmadụ ozi ndụ otene nwụrụ na-ejegharị ekwukwana m ya ọzọ so eziokwu m ekwu ka m ekwu ọkwa powerful message ka m wepụrụ ife a this is I nọ na new generation now and I nọ na new everything the new now anything ọnwụ na nwere ike ịbịa kwasasị ihe anyị na-achọ ibuild ka ọ dị very strong kịta take any out ọkwa ka nsị ka ngwa this group a nọ here onye ma commander of this group take this message ma to him olesizikwe na ọnwụ ndị osegbu agwa anyị mana ọnwụ ana na ewu ndị osegbu na ọnwụ ndị oso azọ ha wepụ anything ma eji awụ ife ha anaghị efe imeji Ngozi Olabueze ibe ọnwụ na onye awụ ife ha na-efe imeji Ngozi Olabueze ha wepụ ya ibe ọnwụ na onye awụ ife ha na-efe imeji Ngozi Olabueze wepụ na ya ekwechakwa m Obieze nna biko ya kpaghachi bikos mkpa ọgụ line na-adụgokwanụ opunu ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze mụọ ọzọ echi niile ka anyị jee chia uche echi na nke a wewara ya obi eje m eje chi ya o kwesịrị m ịchị ya chịwasịa ya isi n'ozu ka ọwụ kwesịrị m ije chia ya chirikọcha ya chirikọ maka na ibe ọwụwa ozu amakwaghị na-esi eme ozu enweghị oyiri nna ndị gụrụ code of conduct akakwa nkụ ha nna anyị ọnwụkwa na ndị a niile wu the same ha ọ bụrụ na ndị a niile na-apụta na the same group na ha stand with one mind anyị adị Igbo anyị adị na mma o ọkụ dụkwara ova adadebedadegere ihe ejikwa nwayọọ gbaa breki ime daa n'ikpo nsị mechaa eyowa biko na-agba breki na ọkụ dị ova this code of conduct onye na-eje gị ga-echechicha nnọọ grupu gụrụ ya nnọọ ọfụma m ga-echichichichicha ya ewere mfụta ọkwa ndị Fulani awarịra maazị Nnamdị Kanụ kwuru ekwu nọ n'ala Igbo ya wụ dia end toritụrụ nna-achọ ime ka ndị ebido ikweta mgbe ya ebido ibiudu wetewe ego ya chọkwa ha stori Okay, bank also wood like a story. Hello, Biazenna. Talk to me. Anna ba inda ihe na afọ n'ala Igbo na-achọkwa inye m obi aṅụrị na ọ bụrụ na otu si wee fụ ya ka o si wee dị.
Kelekwe ụmụaja biko ka onye chiri ya sịrị ndị nna papa saịdị anyị tata bụ Father's Day ka a na-akọ akụkọ ya ebe a. So ihe ilebe anyị maka ọ ga-esi n'aka ịghọtara.
Yes.
Adị ihe isi anyị n'aka bụ ịnọrọ gị ese enwe ihe gbasara m ịghọtara. Hapụ na ọ dị IPOB hapụ ndị ahụ. So mana ọ bụrụ na dịka ndị Igbo si were ekwu agbakọ ọnụ nyekọta mmụmịrị ọnụ ya agba ọfụfụ ịghọtara.
Yes.
Na the level anọ kịta bụ ọrụ dịarị onye ọbụla ekere ọrụ eke ọ bụrụkwa nke ndị DOS nke a chụrụ achụ nke sa aha ya bụ n'ihe a na-akpa ya oke foreign gaghị na eme ka ekere ọrụ eke. So ekere ọrụ eke enwe ndị gara akpata nkụ nwee ndị gara ekute mmiri nwee ndị ga na-afụnwu ọkụ nwee ndị ga na-esu ose nwee ndị ga na-asụ akpụ ịghọtara. Etu a ka ọ ga-adị nwee ndị ga na-asụ nnu ji. So etu a ekere ọrụ eke onye ọbụla dị very very important. If you see something
you say something.
If you see something you say something, because all this thing now, if you see something, you keep silent. We keep like not today, and the which able keep like that is taking us backwards. You know, came to from Odumon after.
On after round and the clear.
Okay, you know, you take backwards. For example, when a program Chike does a man saw today, happily and I don't get today. You want to get that program, only go saying that these people truly the hand on the ground in that 2021. You got that? You know, the hard went on the ground on my own as here. Even naked the program, they get him here because sometimes here just the level of we have to be. I don't want to call it 18 tonight because they might have every game with a puri. The statement Chike doesn't na Firebar na Power than the governors in the southeast in a problem in the southeast. They will create a Eastern Security Network. Then Hannah will create a security. Would you see background my bot chamber created it? Then instead of the security, the governors created it. Ojonia will not accept na the Fulani pattern our land. In a game to Chike dossier.
I don't try my calculation beginning. Put it on me up TH.
So Yenda Pusini Mable, every women accept that the Fulani pattern our land. And the governors who set it up that security, who may be background here. Instead of the governors, the security, the governors set it up. In fact, the Fulani pattern our land. The governors have to say the security. Instead of if it was our enemy, the security now fight to say, I know why the citizen of the land. You may understand the
yes. Yes.
So which is that all of that problem I know yesterday. How would you lead that people want leadership for all those things? Hand on the ground, keep silent.
I never Simon Ekpanjoko.
I know our people in thousands. Since 2021, we wrote 2026. They might have many thousands of our people. Ndalakroni. What is it today? Kachike doesn't you know. Due to because they already can afford salary 2,000 euros every month. And now for a man answer good so good and I got panem body, can be area of the gutter. Man, late. You got that. Article late. So I'm my people. This time around, I brought time to relax, give you the way he passed. Here they put you freedom. Freedom kind of put you and freedom is very, very important. nwere ike file na ebe ị nọ n'ofe zoro gị nri anyị na-eji nkịta South Africa nke a na-emeri ihu anyị kịta bụrụ nọọ na history mgbe Mandela chọrọ apartheid nke a bụ current one kịta our people wụcha millionaires na South Africa nwechara market nwechara investment ihe a na-agwa ha go back to your country. Go back to your country. That man, enwere ike nweta ya na complain si na o nwere more than 20 something workers nwee nka South Africa so many employ na business here na down ọ na-akwụ tax na ọ na-eme nka asị ya I don't care. Go back to your country. So I have to indicate automatically we got so many of our people from South Africa back to that zoo. And then we get many of them and have support to here in Germany. Get a halasi zoo, get a baraka batasena zoo. They're here with their future. They're here with their future. And then when I went about easy because most of them for more than 20 years doing nothing. When we go big at last year. When they never had your people go fly to get back to zoo. Half of the money to show you not very easy. But why can't we come together? Why can't we come together? This is, for example, I have a World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico. This country, the Caracas or Ghana, had the population have 100 and something thousand, 150 something thousand. That the population had a country when independence, their World Cup 2026. The Cape I don't know how from Nigeria or I don't know. Either how I don't know. Cape Verde, the 500 and something thousand. The population 500 and something thousand. Had a population for a country. But had a World Cup. Then yesterday, anime program the DOAC this new DAS number 1. On your program has over 70 million population, more deputy HOD, over 70 million. Just our 70 million are just for nothing. Or just for nothing. Can't we let us come together? This time I have a Photoshop. I have Photoshop. I have spend a photo. I have to get enough of Photoshop. Yeah,
the case of tomorrow. In case of the history that are going to keep your born children and children because I know
this man now look at that. When he had senior he had their own. Then I got for diplomacy. They still continue like it to let you watch with Israel. They still continue doing what they are doing, but Martin now the picture all this police, the shaft to last everything. I only device, we didn't get the P2P, only the P2P, yes, without device. Go home and start doing something. That is ever had I look at that. You know, all the one up at that.
Oh, no good up at that.
Ever had I look at that. Go home and start doing something. So here like all these our people because I'm from almost like 99% or 90% of them based abroad. This new DOAC, almost all of them based abroad. My dear, okay. Chris Nwog, only make this program. This time around, everyone can Washington. AJ take a picture with the who happen. AJ one corner take a picture. We're not in the or the guy walk by this time around. I have to go in there and it doesn't make any sense. And my car no don't know. Martin and can choose up for the Kuna program. There are so many places. If you know when you can do to go to a basic for here, that program, oh, web to the piece, so you no cheer on, web the piece to go see another program, live and direct. And that is the belief of the Americans. That is their right to own self-defense. That is why some people put down America and down America. Down America, only limit you operate. Ngozi na yara ọ na iketa agaghị m anyị nọkọta na just pụrụ moto gaa na mpe Ngozi ide challenge e were gbagbuo m na ịghọtara mana ihe niile nwere rules and regulation ọ bụrụ na gọọmenti chọọ ime go through law chọrọ ya agba ya akwụkwọ ya desara ọnụ ya so biko eji m aha Chukwu Di Ya abịa ma this time around if you see something say something ka eme ngwa mgbe mmeghara ọdachi n'oge adịrọzi Okay, has you will have a so my sister can stop about when you're studying for your Manon, if you only trying to hear you, then when I do, I get your question. If for something you say something, don't keep silent. All silent are people like today in the media rights in the SDOS. I keep silent. Then leadership. Okay, today leadership after that. I don't go against mass and they got with the spring leader. Now, because I to go mass and let go the matter. It's why more about more with Jeff Bezos and more Mark Zuckerberg on our Facebook. Would the owner of the owner of the company? It's that great. Somebody one way up on a 2 there.
If now, how many days to not take refer? Iji way, what power did Amazon and the can? If we go, no, the sentinel or this.
That YouTube channel, Simon all this in the explain.
Yeah.
Simon his position, all these things. Man, I don't know why but then I buy a not buy everything, not buy an IPOB member. I don't know they supported it. But today, look at where we are. So, which means now, all of them, even this new government, this new DOS, yeah. How long have 2021?
Yeah.
Ma sikris walk. How can on 2021? But I know why on 2026.
Yeah.
And when you had to beat the Hannah ticket, just same right now. Unless my whole it was got inside, work all one together, put all things together. Let them work it very, very hard and excellent. I have a cover rubbish before you have to have a public menu announcement, they do anything. You way in your Fuma, you check why your Fuma. Because he made a mistake, that is we. I got you rotor pilot. I spoke Hannah, no. That is final. I have like one be that. So we look at it very, 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 very careful. Very, very careful because we don't know 2021. I have got to go that's a no backwards. We don't know analog. I have to go digital. Autopilot on a digital. We don't believe. I'm not digital. So I can happy about because I'm happy about.
I'm asking Chineke gozelengi eziwannem. Chineke mu gozie na ndị anyị si na no mmadụ ka eji aka mmadụ ka eji aka. The only thing na anyị gwara fawo. The only thing na anyị gwara fawo ihe niile ọ na-aka fa ka ọ dị. And anyị chọrọ ka fa gwa anyị nke because ihe a na-apụta gasị kịta afọ na mma ndị kpukpu ndị otu Ngozi Ọlabeze. So yes.
Security. Voice I know
I need the number why because for me I'm after that and do to Ngozi because so ku fact wo ku Ngozi ka fact yeah e buro ku Ngozi bia some no matter na agolo the same thing.
Some of them when they go to uniform
has no uniform do DOS. Our leader Mazen Nandekan because so our leader Mazen Nandekan melo read in shirt. Our DOS. Our leader Mazen Nandekan will enkie. I want on can kafabu or the when you bake nature. Mana how I could open Ngozi Ọlabeze ejiri mara Ngozi. Abụrụ m ndị azi nọ ndị otu Ngozi Kafao. Ha nwere ike ma bụrụ genuine mara because of ihe niile nọ na Ngozi nọ n'ime ihe ndị otu Ngozi Kafao. And ịma na ona ihe ase mekịta Be careful now this thing. Okay, from now, everybody must be very, very careful. And then my Biafra angel. All can move now, but see, na even my papa no alone with no group with anybody because here and the Nigerian government can do this. Each way destroy Yafa. Peace or no peace, only on and I peace here. But peace come together. Don't listen to anybody because so no can target you. I don't know what idea. So we are very, very careful.
I don't want to have a JJC because listen, somebody archie. Somebody archie, but I'm banking Baha. OBS and so bad. I'm going to resign from Nigerian army. That group here, how do they show Baha with the equipment all they show? Yes, yeah, make something, yeah, make after all them who can support them. So yes. As come together, all the whole group come together. I'm going on to Tungosi. How may make something that heavy duty athletic. Let them do something. Our enemy will plan in and the Nigerian police, the Nigerian army on a buy. That is our people, our innocent people who have our problem. All of Biafrans, our problem with the Nigerian government and the Nigerian government with all this military way. That is a problem. I will. How can we do? How all these places, everywhere. So those people all have our problem. Our innocent Biafrans can they move for nothing. I want to hear that. So
I'll pay for the fetching us and go. I'll pay for the fetching us and if a chicken does them. Which in because I thank God no be the local from the beginning. Just open from the beginning and come my well. Can they buy whatever? Near na buy Ndana been on social media, Natina Simon, Ekma, Gentle the Yahoo, Iguabutuzo. Kahafu na chike doze mejinaka won't do bulotua.
Yeah. Now today program
Chike doesn't make capita sas make confession on the bulocha, not Simon Ekpan Joko. Onya Kanja, our head of the Matabukuile, Mazi HDOS Mazi Christ. Ya de letter to Finland. Ya de letter to Finland. Ya de letter to Finland government for the petition passing that place to withdraw that is a petition back. Oh, you help so much because one of we committed this kind of atrocities, which in a family committee is abomination. A innocent man or drama. So yes, tomorrow is another day. I be the Korana Zero. Zero mean I on a new generation. I have a new generation now.
A very, very big lesson.
Yes.
To everybody because without here America man de
yes.
And this almost happened. I can only please invite all over the world. They went board here because I want to because in the government they thought chicken just get 2,000 euro every month. Gain up here 2,000 euro every month, just free money. Or they happy.
Now quite free money, holding on now about 2,000 euro every month. Yeah, free of charge.
Plus almost a month, but somewhere.
Oh.
They got contract, equipment here, I want you guys happy. So I have the thing all this in selfishness or for interest of we Biafrans, or for their own selfish interest, and they have part of the Nigerian government. They have part of this. Somebody behind the government within 6 months, go to a mansion in London, go mansion in America, go mansion in Canada, under 6 months.
Yes.
We are salary. How much is your salary? So I'm going to go before m jefu ndị abaịkpọrọ ọhụrụ kịta onye ọ na-alata anyị side cheki onwe jụọ onwe ya ajụjụ ọrụkwa na ego ka ị na-ediri bịakwa kpọkwa anyị na onwe anyị bụ ụmụ aja anyị ka anyị tụọrọ gị ego ma ọ bụ na ịrụ ọrụ anyị ọrụ anyị chọrọ ka ịrụ ọrụ anyị ihe a dịkwa m serious
very serious
ọ bụrụ na ego ka ị na-ediri ịmarakwaja ndị Naijiria gọọmenti ga-enye gị ma ọ bụ ndị politishan ga-enye gị iji ejipụta na-akọ rọbish efe onye a gị si enwere esi eme enwere esi eme a na-eme 10 years aga a na-eme 20 years ọ na-aga ụmụaka mụta ha bụje adult ala akụkọ ụgwọ akụkọ na-akọ what come and tell us that amount of money we will give it to you I go $1 $70 million population I go $1 then give you the money then but you go and do what we tell you to do. Ọkwa get him ọkwa maka design kwa ndị oga ihe arapụ hapụ salary ihe a volunteer work
volunteer
my sister ka m hapụ godi ebe a
nna m Chimugozie Obieze Chimugoziele m gị Chimugoziele gị ezi nwanne m Chimugoziele gị ngwa na kachifo wow ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ anyị emechi yes anyị na-akpa ya anyashi ka anyị na-akpọ nnọọla echi niile ka anyị mara anyị ekwu karịrị akarị anyị ebido because this woman ejibe eme program na ikuku na mere program na then Chike Edozie m bịara sakwa asịsa gwa anyị ndị gburu ndị mmadụ since 2021 a na-ebo Simon Ekpa na-ebo Biafra Angel na-achụgharị Chukwu Di Ya ka egbuo na-achụgharị Chukwu Di Ya ka egbuo ede petition wejere Chike Edozie m nọ fade petition je wejere ndị Finland against Simon Ekpa n'ife fama ndụ na-egbu ya ife ekenekwa m ụmụ Igbo mụrụ nze m ọzọ ka m wetuo obi ka hapụ ụnụ ka ụnụ na-akpọ obi ka ọsọ m kọntinu iwe m achọrọ m iwe m ụmụnne nka Chukwu okike abịa ma gọziele m unu chekwawala m unu ka chi fọ na ụmụ aja na ụla doro edo ka nna ayọ Chineke n'ebe unu niile nọ anyasị ọma